Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to another session of salt. No, I'm just joking. There's going to be no more salt. If I get salty, I'm just going to get up and take a little break. But I wanted to make something extremely clear here. What's up, King Thunderstar? Wow. Awesome name, dude. I like that. How you doing? I said some things yesterday about some opponents that I shouldn't have, namely grilled cheese and a Geef player and some other people that I got really salty. And I just wanted to apologize to those guys. I am sorry. I acted like an asshole, a piece of shit. There's no excuse for it, whether I was tilted or not. I have to learn to control myself, and I am sorry that y'all got, talked to that way. Anyways, Ken is your favorite. That's awesome, dude. Ken's pretty cool. I've always enjoyed fighting really good Ken players because they're just tough, man. Every single game where Ken's in it, he's just a tough guy to fight. Whew. Anyways.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. What is that? Oh, okay. You're surprised Bison is back, right? He's one of those guys. Okay, this is a good opportunity to record. That's what they like to do. Alright. Yeah, can we punish that? God, that's crazy. Ballsy. Yep. It's pretty ballsy. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Bison might try to reform Shadley to take over the world again. I'm going to bed later, bro. All right. You have a good night, King Thunderstar. You take care of yourself, brother. Have a good night's sleep. Sorry, I'm really focusing. Got to focus on this game. So I'm going to Evo. It's going to be kind of tough. All right. Crouch, light punch. Wake up, reversal. 1 second. Got to answer the phone.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, she called back just then.
Hello? Yeah.
Always tell your mama you love them. Even if you can't talk to them on the phone, tell them that you love them and you're thinking about them. If you love your mom and your mom's good to you, that is. Hell, if your mom treats you like shit, tell her you love her anyway. Be a better person. I don't. Word. Wraith, you missed it. I did apologize. But you can check the VOD. I did apologize. I apologize. I don't know if it's a good enough apology, but I realized that I made an ass of myself. Both my parents are gone, so that goes double. Yeah, I'm worried about my mom too. She's kind of got diabetes and she's retired and gotten all lazy and, you know. I guess if anything is eating at me, most days it's probably that. But there was no excuse for the way I acted last night, so. And I'm not going to pancreatic cancer and heart failure for mine. I'm sorry. I think my dad died of some form of throat cancer that he got rid of and then it came back on him. I didn't know him that well though, so yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, brother. That's okay. I didn't know him that well, but I knew my grandpa, and my grandpa died of lung cancer. And he was my real dad. So, anyways, what I'm trying to do here, I wanted to show you this. Okay, so I think I had this guy set up to do nothing and crouching light punch because I need to train there's lots of things I need to train. I need to train my patience for one, and I was doing that today. I was playing a lot of casual matches during work today at lunch. I played about an hour's worth, maybe an hour and a half. I don't know. Don't tell my boss. But hopefully he doesn't watch this stream. If you want to get a good thing to practice on, get a Steam Deck. That shit rocks. You know, I'm just saying. Steam Deck. Get you a dock deck. I'm so close to saying the D word. It's not even funny. Get one of those. Plug your stick into the back of it. Set your Steam Deck on top of the deck dock. Plug in the deck dock to the Steam Deck. A deckery-do, yeah. You got a really good piece of hardware there. It'll fine-tune the thing. It'll load the shaders, and you don't have to do anything, and you just start playing. It doesn't look that good, but it doesn't look as good as this. But you know, hey, graphics aren't everything. As long as the game runs smooth, and you can see stuff. What's up, Zach? Good to see you, brother. Okay, so anyways, I was working today on I was trying to get like a far-reaching normal into the bomb. And then it's kind of like, I'm going to have to whiff punish for that, right? I need 2 hit confirms. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Trying to get a 2-hit confirm. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. And then you follow it up with a dash and not a drive cancel dash. I gotta get that tighter. Yeah, hop in chat. Anytime, Wraith. You don't even have to ask. Let's see here. That did work. Okay, yeah, that's it. You gotta get that. And that hits. Oh my. What? What the heck?
I had to joke with me on my controller.
Oh, you sound like a robot.
That's weird. I was like stretching as I was talking.
Oh, I get you.
Probably that.
So, I had this.
So yeah, your standing medium punch naturally combos into crouching medium punch.
Yeah.
So it's the link. If you get a counter hit with your standing medium punch or your crouching medium punch, they can confirm it to themselves. So you can literally like standing medium punch, counter hit, standing medium punch, crouching medium punch, stuff like that.
Yeah. When it's
like
counter
a lot
hit.
of these, but the question is like, well, how do I get these hits? Because a lot of like the stuff, it's like a couple of habits you do, and these are like, I even watched F Champ Ryan coaching a master player doing the same mistake. It's funny, like.
Yeah. I was watching him this morning, dude.
Yeah, like
You two are like
I mean, like
the same person almost, like except for
Well,
his
except-
eccentricities and stuff.
Except I wasn't toxic and didn't get banned from a tournament.
And that too, yeah. I guess
mean,
he's not coming to Evo, is he?
I mean, he tried to go last year, and he got the US part of Capcom to say it was okay, but apparently at the last minute they said they also needed the Japanese end of Capcom to okay it for him to show up, and like he didn't get it in time. So, I mean, it is what it is. But like people change. People are. I mean, he's gotten older. I think he's just a bit wild in his young age. So I don't know. He's a very talented player. He's very smart.
Oh, yeah, he's a great
very,
person.
and every time I see him in the stream, he's usually very positive. Like I think his attitude is good. He's also pretty funny, but he's eccentric.
Yeah.
It's like one thing I noticed because I went to play like so I have a Discord group that are all friends. We all play a little Street Fighter and stuff. They're more casual. Like I guess I don't play tournaments, so I guess I'm casual.
Yeah.
But like we'll watch your VOD together and make comments about stuff that's like here's something I'm pointing out, because they make a lot of the same mistakes too. I mean we all make a lot of mistakes, but there's things you can correct. One of them is like jumping in. When you jump at people, you almost always hit like light kick. When you're
I don't have a
jumping
plan either. It's just
that's the thing. You need to play not for the current moment, but you need to play where like I'm doing this, so I could do this, this, and this. And you should have it. You have to commit to it. You can't hesitate on like not knowing because it comes with like unfamiliarity. Yeah. So when you jump right? Jumping's a decision. It has a risk involved. When you jump, you could get anti-air. When you jump, you might miss-space it and put yourself in the corner. So when you jump, you really like have to think about, hey, you have to make it worth it. Like a lot of the jump cross-ups, like Bison's not a Shoto where like you jump and cross up a lot.
yeah.
You can, it's just that the only buttons, it's like Guile has the same problem. It's like when you jump and you cross up with your like kick, your medium kick is gonna be your ideal one, but it's very small.
Yeah.
So you have to be precise. And when you block or get hit by a medium or a light button jump in, the reward is lower. You're only gonna really be able to link jabs unless you're absolutely perfect with your timing and spacing to get it deep enough to get a medium. But you're never gonna be able to link a heavy.
Yeah.
Or anything that's going to be like significant. So when you jump in with the aim of like punishing your opponent or getting in on your opponent unexpectedly,
It's got to be planned out and everything.
you want to use either your heavy punch or your heavy kick. Your heavy punch if you're going to be closer, and your heavy kick if you're going to be a little farther.
Yeah.
The heavy kick is the heavy
Cody?
punch is actually hard to anti-air because the hitbox comes out and it's I think it's
The
more
kick?
disjointed. Yeah, no, the punch is
The
harder
punch.
to anti-air.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, if you
hard
do
to
jump
punish
heavy
it.
punch and you see Bison try to crouching heavy punch it, you'll oftentimes trade.
Yeah.
Because of the hitboxes and the way they extend the timing. But when you land with your heavies, you also don't want to just keep pressing jab.
Yeah.
Because that is a habit I've noticed, is that you do a jump in and then you mash jab. What you want to do is jump in with a heavy and hit something like a standing medium punch, or even better, a back heavy kick. And you understand, so do you know the logic why?
Okay, so a back heavy
So
kick
like,
when I land.
Do
Yes.
this. Do this. Set the dummy to mash a 4-frame button on the first hit. You have it on 2 right now.
All right. Oh, that's why. That's why it's not working out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, set it to count 1. Well, count 2 was to work on like spacing traps and stuff. You could do like multiple counts to like figure out where to look for stuff.
Hold on one second. Let me try something real fast then.
No, you're good. And then turn off the do nothing, because otherwise it's going to randomly pick between the two.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, I want to be able to see the counter hit pop up. I want to get that in my
This
peripherals.
is true, but I would actually work more on your fundamentals than like any kind of complicated, because spacing traps can be character specific.
Yeah.
Some are auto done, but like I would work on when you like these are like really simple things that would just literally like make your pressure 40 times better. more than a spacing trap, because you could create you just need to create frame traps. Honestly, with the players you're fighting, and their defense is just like, honestly, I'm gonna say their defense is trash. I hate to say it, but most people's defense is trash, even up until like middle MRs. It's like they're winning off of like canned sequences and offense because opponents don't. They get antsy, and it's very easy. It's hard to break that. That's what I've been focusing on very heavily the last couple of weeks, and it is really like I'm amazed at how much it's changed my my consistency. I wouldn't even say my wins. I'd say just my consistency, because that's more important. Also, yeah, again, like I didn't see the apology, but I understand. I'm talking to you personally in Discord, off stream and on stream. That isn't you. That's the salt, but the salt is you're doing legitimately, and I hate to say it, but you're doing like scrubby ass shit because you're salt, and we all do it. We all do it. But what separates like a beginner intermediate player to an intermediate to advanced player, and what will make you progress faster is learning to control that. Channel it into a different way of playing the game.
Gotta stay classy.
It's not even staying classy. It's literally, I mean, like having an online persona, you definitely want to present a positive image of yourself and not a negative image of yourself, unless you're trying to be like DSP or low tier gun. And yeah, do you really want to, like, I have caught myself, I've watched DSP, and I'm like, oh my god, I've said those things.
Yeah, I've done it too.
And I'm like, Christ, what have I become? And like, what separates me from DSP is DSP's actually won tournaments.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
yeah,
2
he
turbo
has.
with
He's really good.
but I
He used to
mean,
be
you know,
really
with
good.
Claw.
I mean, he's been praised by other really good players.
Yeah, I mean, Look to Your God has done well in tournaments before. Yeah. It's just they have a persona. I can never tell if he's committed to a bit or if it's really how he is. I think it's really how he is, but he also commits to a bit. But like, you don't really want to come down as your online persona being that guy who gets really angry and says people are cheating. I mean, like, you can understand that's going to affect, and I didn't want to say this on stream, but I mean, like, we're all friends here, man, and we've all been here. We've all been here. I've said it. I've even been like, damn, I think this guy's like a bot.
Yeah, I know. I sound like a little bitch when I do that, and I hate it.
What you realize is that, like, it's not that you're fighting a bot.
Try to stop, yeah.
In reality, your opponent is just completely adapted and downloaded your playstyle, and is just committing to playing safe and killing you off of your unpunished.
That's it. I don't want to play
so. Like, if you come across a cheater, it's gonna be at upper MR, because if they're cheating, they're probably gonna like win a lot of matches off of just the bots doing things for them.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a lot to be able to be in a match, realize that what the cheat that's being used is being used, and then having to like counter it in one of the 2 matches.
Yeah.
And they're usually one and done. Because once they win a match, they one and done just so they don't get caught as easily cheating. So like, it's one of those things that's pretty rare. It does happen, like, it's a legit thing, but I don't think it's that pervasive. And like, if you lose, for every cheater you lose to, you're gonna fight 500 people who aren't.
Yeah. And
so
you're gonna think, you're gonna be paranoid, and it's gonna mess up your game.
Your brain's suddenly on like, my opponent is being crazy, and not like, block and look at what they're doing, and then when they're doing something crazy, just block it, and then look for DI, look for jumps. Because those are the 2 things that kill you the fastest.
Yeah.
Like, they don't throw loop you, they don't like block, they don't on their defense. They mash something every time.
Yeah.
Like, you can beat all of this stuff really easily too. It's just the problem is when you get tilted, and I know this from fucking Guilty Gear, because you haven't played Accent Core Plus R, my friend.
No.
You haven't fought Accent Core Soul Bad Guy.
No.
You know, where you can't take, where like, imagine Geef, right?
Yeah.
But Geef has a fireball, and Geef has a command grab that does just as much damage as SDD, but he can also run like a normal character, but like, it's like, he can just run up and command grab you with a 5-frame command grab, you cannot tech it, and he combos you, and then he like shoots gun flame FRC on you, and then 50-50s you, and the game's over. If you don't have a DP. Which the character I play does not. So, my character has no reversal. I have to block and guess and pray. But when I get to put people in the corner and do dirty things to them, so it's fun. I have a good. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna let you play this match. I had a great analogy for fighting Zangief.
Ooh, fuck. He could have thrown
It was, imagine you're in your bedroom, right? and there you wake up, and there's a bucket in the room, and inside of it's a rattlesnake. How do you handle that situation? Do you just run in, stick your hand into the bucket, grab the rattlesnake, and throw it out the window?
Yes. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah, no. Like, you get, like, a stick or something, and you just, like, keep that thing away. And when you... So, like, knocking down Zangief is the equivalent of you throw a blanket over the bucket, and then you try to grab it.
Okay, gotcha.
So you gotta be on point.
It's abusive.
When you're pressuring Zangief. You have to pay attention to the situation. Because, like, Zangief's got level 3. Do you want to really put yourself -5 in front of him? With a scissor kick?
Why not?
like -5 is SPD punishable. That shit's 5 frames. That's a rattlesnake fight. You eat like 2 or 3 of those, you're probably not gonna survive unless you got the ER like on speed dial. Like, oh, okay, so he's throwing out okay, you good? Good, punish that. Nice.
Well, that wasn't a punish, but he did something.
I mean, it was still a punish. It's fine. It's better to be cautious than to, like, really screw up, overcommit, and then he just SPDs you.
Yeah. I know you don't like me doing that, but I don't think he saw that coming.
Oh, that overhead was good. Because it killed. The reason you do it is to check them and kill them. You just don't want to use it, like, randomly neutral too often. It's more for setup. It's also for juggles.
This dude's kind of losing his shit, isn't he?
No, this is just Yeats being scary. He's backing you into the corner.
Oh yeah, that is
and
true.
you're burnout, so now it's like a little scary. Because all he has to do is get one jump in, force headbutt on you, and then you have to guess. It's literally a guess, unless you want to blow a reversal, which means you need level 1 to do that, which is scarier for Bison. Also, you have to know how it's OP after SPD works, because a lot of it's punishable and not saved.
What'd you say now? Say it again.
Oh
wait a second. I'm gonna freaking die if I gotta pay.
Yeah, sorry, I'm also on the stream, so I'm behind.
It's all good. Oh shit, I need to change that. But...
I'll teach you how to punish that.
Okay.
Good.
Damn it.
Like, you're fine, just, like, be careful. Those are hard to control unless you're really, like, paying attention to it. Yeah, be very careful swinging large buttons around Geef at that range, because he will jump. And if you whip him heavy, he's getting in.
I wonder if he can throw me in between that gap.
No.
It's too, there is no gap. It's gapless, yeah.
Well, no. So yeah, you need a 5-frame gap, right? And when you Psycho Crusher and he has a bomb on him and he blocks it, you're +6. You can actually do back heavy kick. That's only a 4-frame gap, so you can't SPD. And if he mashes a light, you actually trade and get a trade combo. Scary thing is if he like gets a read on the Psycho Crusher and mashes DI, he can potentially DI you. That's like, and drive reversal is usually what you're supposed to do on the Psycho Crusher bomb to get him off of him for like. It still costs you 2 drive hits.
Yeah.
And he doesn't spend anything if he does raw regular Psycho Crusher. If he does OD, it's an even. But OD is +10. You can literally make your back heavy kick gapless. Oops. But that's when you use your back heavy kick, is when you make yourself plus enough to get it to come out, or use it as a meaty. Or if your opponent's just like really scared of you and you're blocking.
He could have blocked that, couldn't he? Oh, you probably didn't see it, right? Hold on, let me
That was
just
a
pop
little
up the thing.
insane. So like when you want to punish from far away like that, instead of doing a Psycho Crusher, because if you mistime that, he blocks it, you die. You just die.
Shit.
You
Shit.
drive rush raw at him.
Shit.
That's,
Oh.
Oh yeah, here, let me, I'll leave
I
the
got it
stream
up.
on, but I'm
I got it
gonna
up.
use the Discord so I'm not behind. There's a lot of moves in this game where they're punishable, but you have to raw drive rush at them unless you're Dulcie.
He could have pile drive my ass right there.
Yeah, it is like it's a move that's hard to execute like quickly without really mindfulness of what your opponent's doing. Like that's what checks it. That's why it's a 3-6. That's why modern Geef is like scary because he doesn't have to like input check anything. He just puts a button in and hits it. It's reduced in damage.
Doing that.
That's the thing. I want to go back and look at one of your replays with you again because it was the replay you went over, but I feel like you missed a lot when you were going over it. Oh, don't do that.
I thought he was gonna do another hand slap. Maybe I could get away with it.
That super is that's too YOLO. Like it's too gimmicky.
You're right.
If you block, he's minus on all the slaps. He's safe on the first one. On the second one, he's punishable if he's too close, and the third one, he's super punishable.
That was unlucky.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, he's just throwing stuff at you. You guys have to play more patient and punish, and just like keep him away. That scissor kick was SPD punishment. Like you gotta like be really careful. Like these are fine. Yeah, good. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful. You can't jump out if because when I see that, I just put it in as soon as I see the scissor kick, because I'm gonna block both hits if it automatically. As soon as I block the first hit, I'm already putting in the SD. When I'm fighting. I've also Tundra Stormed at least 5 scissor kicks on Bisons. It was really satisfying. That is the hardest read ever. And it's not even a bad punish, but it's like really funny. Like you're in a life lead. You really don't want to commit to going in like you just did.
You're absolutely right.
Like, you need to have him come to you. Those spaced are fairly safe. Like I said, if you want Geef practice, because I highly recommend it. I play Geef as well, so I just got master with him like a day or two ago.
Deserved.
I have a 60% win rate with Geef on my road to master, and most of those,
That's not
like,
bad.
I would be higher. It's just that I don't, like I said, wins don't matter, but like in terms of like my consistency, like most of those losses were when I first started playing him, and I dropped him for a long time once I hit Diamond 1, and then I took him from Diamond 1 to Master in 2 days. And I was incredibly unoptimal and lazy, and I just wanted because he's really easy to find forward.
Oh shit! I thought.
And people don't anti-air. I just keep jumping and killing them.
Sometimes, like,
all right,
like I just need to focus more on anti-airs. Yeah, like I could have done that with that Geef just a second ago. Even though I was anti-airing the whole round, he kept on fucking like jumping, and I could have done it.
He will, because one jump in from Geef is all he needs to win.
Yeah. That makes
So you're
sense.
neutral and your patience. It's a test of like it's a test of your mental stamina to fight the Geef. It's really good though because he has to be patient and you have to be patient. It's like fighting Guile as well. Those are all archetypes that are like you have to like have a really solid neutral game because like Guile's just shoot booms flash kick the character until like that stops working and then he goes in. And then he has some of his insane corner pressure if he gets you in the corner, like if he knows what he's doing. Like Guile was like a really good character.
More patience.
You can't mash when you're in burnout. The scissor kicks have become incredibly safe. They're like -2. Actually, they're -1. Potentially 0. It's heavy is -4.
It took a lot longer than I thought to recover from that parry animation.
Yeah, I got nerfed in the last patch. Parries take longer to recover from. You can always block. You can always block, and you can. But you can't. I don't think you can throw tech for a certain amount of time. That's why you can just punish parries immediately with throw. That's the counter to parry. That's why throw loops exist. Is because parry is so incredibly strong of an option on defense. Like if you want to really might like get really scary against people who mash jab, you can just crouch block, and if they're spamming like 2 or 3 jabs, start tapping and parry while they're jabbing, and you might perfect parry. Like it's not the best option because tick throw exists. Like it is something that you could like use to read, or your opponent's just repetitive and predictable.
Unlike this guy.
You could do something like scissor kicks on block and then tap parry.
And then I can just do scissors there. I just need to remember that I can do scissors there.
That's too greedy.
Yeah.
Remember, your opponent, right now, you're not thinking about your opponent. Your opponent has full drive gauge and 3 levels of super. You drive impact. What if he drive impacts you back? What happens? You're just assuming he's not reacting. He parried it. What do you think your opponent's thinking about when they're in the corner? How do I get out? Is he going to drive impact? Is he going to jump in, bro? These are all the things he wants to get out. You gotta take that mental that he is trying to get out and like play the level against him. You only really want to DI people in the corner when you are making them block a normal as a surprise if they have resources, or when they're in burnout and you want to get on them level 1.
Gotcha.
Or level 3. Yeah, sorry, anyway, I know you're
Oh,
playing.
no. I mean, you're kind of telling them just as much as you're telling me, and that's cool because education is great. And I'm just trying not to get tilted. That's all.
Yeah, you're fine. Because you shouldn't, like, it's who cares? Like,
Just a game.
it's not even that, but it's just like, you could just block and just like see if he even attempts to throw you, and if he just neutral jumps, you just anti-air and then around the corner. It's really funny how many people maybe throw you twice and then have to do something else if they're scared you're gonna like get out of the corner. You just look for like, I'm good anti-air with that. OD's probably the better of one's the anti-air because it's slow, but the other ones are slow, but it's hard to anti-air Psycho Crusher. It's kind of risky. You see how he wasn't even, he was like throwing, he was just jumping around doing the
stomp.
Devil's reverse stomp. The move's cheap, it's hard to get out of, but I thought you should use it more and like try to use it proper. Don't use the OD version. You do that a lot too. You don't need to. Use the OD version for your combos, and then like rarely as like a plus frame, but it's more of a DP bait in the corner, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
So you really have to like think they're gonna DP. Like you get them like. Also, yeah, using it in the corner, like, it's not a good knockdown like that. You put yourself in there. Or he did. What if he did? I can't tell the difference because they're both the same, similar colors. Once one's in burnout, it's like hard to tell who's who. He did a jump in light and like didn't. He's a good jump in lights.
Yeah.
And like he's jumping again because he doesn't know what to do.
There we go.
He's trying to bait throws or bait you mashing, which
He's
you
baiting
block a
throws.
jump
Yeah.
in. You block a jump in, you don't want to press. So they're plus, no matter what. You look for like shimmies and neutral jumps again. You like just block and look for tick throws, light tech. Yeah, this guy's very good.
Oops. This dude, man.
Just crouch block.
He's
Like,
dodging.
you walk-
I mean, I'm
you just-
walking. Okay. I mean,
crouch
what?
block and because
Is he
you
on
walk
crack?
forward. No, just crouch block. He's jumping around because you haven't done anything about it. You let him jump on you. 17's a kangaroo, man. Looks like a chance. Block that, punish. Up your little late.
Yeah.
I would punish with like walk and stand medium punch, or drive rush into stand medium punch, and then you can convert it into itself. You know. Guy's just swinging. He just wants to kill you, man. He doesn't care. He doesn't know what he's doing. He has no structure. He's just throwing out the eye. He's gonna super. When he sees you have no health, you have to see that you're jumping and yeah, it's gonna show up. That's fine. Like you're playing a scrambly player and you're trying to play scrambly as well. You're both like trying to random each other out. It's not gonna be consistent.
Well, I was trying to hit him with that. I mean, it was a bad
You're trying to
idea,
hit-
but
that's the problem. You're trying to hit him,
Yeah.
but he's just juking and jiving and jumping and mashing, and he has not done a single like proper thing to you. But you're losing because you're both like, you ever see that episode of The Simpsons where Bart says, I'm gonna start rotating my arms, and if you walk into it, it's your fault. And then
yeah.
Lisa says, I'm gonna start kicking randomly.
Yeah.
And if I hit you, it's your fault. And then you hear them screaming in the background, and Homer is there like looking. That's what this gameplay is right now. You guys are doing that bit on The Simpsons. And you beat this by blocking,
yeah.
looking for jumps, being patient, and like looking for DI jumps. Like you gotta figure out what your opponent's doing round start. He likes to use scissor kicks in neutral. He likes to jump back. He's dry rushing, he's being aggressive. He's neutral jumping. Why did he neutral jump there? Like, think about that while you're blocking. Why did he neutral jump back there? Why is he neutral jumping here? But just block while you're doing it. All that, none of that opening up to just hold down back. He hasn't done a single thing except jump to open up your down back. Like, why is he neutral jumping there? Why? Like, answer it. Like just block and think about that. Answer the question while you're blocking. Who cares about winning? We're getting data right now.
All right.
He's gonna neutral jump probably again. Just walk forward. Just walk forwards and slowly and crouch block. Crouch block while you're walking.
All right. You pressed a button there, I think.
Yeah, that's the problem. Don't use that.
Yeah.
Why is he jumping so much? Like right here. Why is he jumping here? Like just don't press buttons. Just block. Let him jump around. Just block him. Work on your blocking. Okay.
Right.
Stop pressing buttons. Why is he doing that? Don't worry about this. Take this moment right now. You got a moment to think. Why is he doing all that? He's gonna round neutral jump round start?
Because he doesn't know what to do.
Jump round start. Why? No. Why is he has a reason he's doing that? It's very simple.
Because it irritates me? I don't know.
No. He's afraid of scissor kick.
He's afraid of scissor kicks.
Yeah, because if you neutral jump a scissor kick, you can punish it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could block that. Crouch. Okay, crouch block while you walk forward and look for jumps. That's fine. Just block. Don't press. Don't press. He's plus there. Don't press. He's plus there. He's plus there. He's plus. He's plus. What has he done? He's like, oh, yeah, there you go. He did a fucking fake overhead that you have to slam him because it's not real. Doing random teabagging because he doesn't. Because you're not giving him what he wants. Fine. Even with that, you just don't. Just be careful when you press buttons. There, that's good. Okay, now look at this. Like, you barely did anything, right? He's done all the things. He's done all the things.
He's done so much. Yeah. He's been teabagging and all kinds of shit.
He's just doing 1,000 things, and you're just sitting there. Just be careful of the jumps. If you work on your anti-air, this kind of shit won't get you as bad. You're anti-air too early. You gotta wait on Bison a little bit to see what he does.
Yeah, you're right.
See, you're doing it too early. Or you like backdash and make him whiff it and then punish him when he lands. Press like a medium or something, or press like a light. If you whiff a light, block. What are you gonna do? Once he punches you twice, he can't throw you. Stop mashing. He's plus. You've mashed on all
fuck, I pressed heavy punch and kick together. Yeah. I meant to press heavy punch.
You don't have control of over yourself right now. You don't have control.
Oh, you're right. Like, you're 100%
I'm not being mean. I'm not being mean.
You're not. I know.
You have to recognize it.
Yeah.
You have see he's like trying to troll you, trying to get under your skin.
Yeah. It doesn't bother me. This actually doesn't bother me at all.
Oh, yeah, this is a person who's not confident in himself. Yeah, he's not confident in himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's jumping, he's throwing out random special moves. This is your typical, like bad Street Fighter player that, like, is just like, I want to do special moves and, like, jump around and do funny things and, like, but, like, you can beat this so easily. All you do is just block and punish. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, John got it. John answered you correctly about the neutral jumps with the scissor kicks.
Yeah.
He knows.
Like that Manon modern. first of all, like, you had a modern Manon. After this match, I want you to go back to the replay. That modern Manon is fun. And we're gonna go over a proper replay overview and not like talk about Laura's theme song for like 10 minutes. Because while you were doing your replay, I was actually analyzing replay on another stream with friends. And talking about how to properly do a replay analysis, how to build knowledge from it. She mashes on your frame trap. Now you know that.
Yeah.
Next time you do back heavy kick, press crouching light punch, and look for crouching medium punch. You should have done it right there. That overhead's nothing. It's mine. It's someone. You could have done back heavy kick. It's faster than that overhead is. You gotta learn to time.
Which overhead? Like the one that she flips over your body?
No, I'm talking about your overhead.
Oh.
You keep throwing out raw overhead, which leads to nothing. It's a single hit. You only ever do it to kill or use it for combos or bomb setups. Occasionally you throw it out to harass an opponent who's committed to crouch blocking to get to stand, and then you hit him with a low. Because you can condition them. But you're not doing that. You're just throwing it out randomly because you're just trying to get a hit on them. But the hit's not leading to anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, I get intense. I'm not being intense to you.
No. I love the passion.
I'm passionate, man. I want you to fuck people up.
And I want to fuck people up.
You know?
I want to take them to the woodshed. Jesus.
Sometimes you gotta fuck her gently, man. Just like the Tenacious D song. That's baiting your opponent to match when you want them to, and then get a big reward for it. And that's anti-airing like 40 times, so you actually have to play a grounded game. And this crazy nonsense. Most of Kimberly's teleport shenanigans for full screen loses the neutral jump. As soon as you see the fucking smoke, just jump straight up in the air and land with heavy. Don't let her bait you with that kind of garbage. It's annoying. You gotta slide. She slides at you. She's often punishable, especially if it's up close. She has to space that shit. She's scaring you into the corner.
Okay, gotcha.
I hate this character. I've struggled so much fighting her. They love to throw DI, so remember that. A lot of them, like bad Kimberly players, throwing DI all the time.
No.
Now you gotta guess your game. You could anti-air that neutral jump though if you were like, take the throw, watch her, just accept the loss if you take the throw.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people are scared to try and throw you because they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it confidently. He's got a lot of weird plus frames you gotta learn too, but like that's plus. Let her throw you. Look for a neutral jump or something. That's a shimmy. Just like let her throw you and keep blocking. Look for a neutral jump or something. That's fine. That's two things you gotta worry about. Just worry about one. Look for the neutral. Stop mashing. You're not even realizing what you're doing. I have a friend who does the same thing. I'm trying to get him to stop.
No, I realize I'm doing it. It's just like it's impossible to stop. It feels like.
Yeah,
but I know it's possible to stop. I gotta fight it.
You don't realize you're doing it. You realize you're doing it after the fact.
Oh.
You're not realizing
yeah,
you're doing it to stop yourself. You do this by what you don't even really want to do. Put yourself in the corner and crouch block. Just put yourself in the corner. Do it now. Stop jumping. Stop doing
if he'll let
shit.
me. Okay,
Walk
I'll go to
back.
this corner.
Stop jumping around. You're making. See how antsy you're making her by jumping around? She doesn't know what you're doing.
Tamping her up.
Just keep walking back. Now crouch walk in the corner. Let her pressure you. Just sit. Now stop.
Okay.
You're not allowed to press a button unless she neutral jumps on you. Let her throw you. Just get comfortable. Be comfortable. Just keep. She's gonna eventually stop. Just crouch block. When she neutral jumps, anti-air her. Oh no, there's the throw after 47 things. What did I tell you, man?
As soon as I pressed the fucking...
Like, you're not... See, here's the thing. As I'm giving you advice, you're not taking it.
Alright, I'm not touching anything. Hands up in the air.
This is not about... This is
hands
not
up
about...
in the air. I'm not even putting my hands near it, because that's what's causing
You
it.
need to get comfortable in this situation, especially with a character who doesn't have a reversal.
Yeah.
You have... And trust me, as a Venom player in Guilty Gear, you have to learn how to deal with this shit. Otherwise, you're gonna get destroyed. And Kimberly has more options than normal. Her mental stack is scarier in the corner. Look for DI, look for jump. Just take the throws.
Okay.
It's only two things. And just work on blocking this shit. Who cares about the throws? Who cares about the points? It doesn't matter. Yeah, let her throw you. That's an overhead. That's fine. That's fine. That's a. So now you know she has that. Fine. The idea is you just let this happen, and so she never neutral jumps. So we know she doesn't like to do that, right?
Yeah.
You gotta learn match with her. Hey, no, but see, take that as a lesson. You have to like sometimes you gotta sit there and block for a little bit and see like what they like to do, and not like gamble. So a lot of that stuff, like there is mash options, there's jump out options there, but you have to like calm down, crouch block, let her get a couple throws on you because you got to get out of the corner and you got to do it safely. And then you got to figure out with Kimberly, like, what do you do? When she does like that EX command grab thing, you can mash on that, you can neutral jump out of that, but you have to be ready for it and you have to be watching her.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's not how your defense works. Is like, you take the throw because that's how you get data. Anyway, yeah, let's go back to that Manon. Like, I want to show you a couple things you need to be thinking. So go down, you'll see it'll be a modern while we'll go. And it'll be on like the right, there she is. There she is. So pick the very first one. So before, pause, like right now, right on the screen, there's already data right here. She's modern. Interesting. What does that mean?
One button supers and anti-airs.
Yes. So you gotta be a little careful jumping. You gotta be a little careful about your pressure with gaps. What does she do round start?
Jumps.
Why?
To make me want to jump?
No. Who are you playing?
Oh yeah, scissor kicks.
Yes.
Okay.
You will just now, when you're playing Bison, and you just like crouch block in the very round start, look for them to jump at you, look for them to neutral jump, and be like, okay, they're scared of scissor kicks. I need to like be a little bit careful because they might be jumpy because of that.
Okay.
You put that into your game plan. You're observing your opponent and you're being like, why are they doing this?
See, I never thought about it that way. Yeah.
That's
really neat.
that's why you're not winning. Like that's why you're like struggling.
Yeah.
You know, like that's why you have to. It's not a I slam into them as hard as I can until I win the game. It is a chess match where you are making moves and they are making moves. It's just very fast. But you are making moves and they're making moves and you're making decisions and you're changing your moves based on their adaptations. Like, what you can do in a match is you could just do a lot of devil reverses and just see if they can anti-air you. If they can't anti-air you, just keep doing that until you win or until they start anti-airing you and then change it up. Like you see how you could build a very, very stupid, simple game plan and you could just beat people with that.
Yeah.
You have to see what your opponent knows. Just assume they don't. You have to assume they don't know anything until they can show you that they can stop it and they have something to counter it. Then you present the same situation again and counter what they're doing to stop you.
Okay.
So, for example, say you're playing Zangief, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every time you do Devil's Reverse and try to stomp on him, he lariats you successfully. So at this time, you're going to do the Devil's Rise thing, or whatever the hell the normal jump part is called. And then you're going to delay and you're going to do Devil's Reverse to bait the lariat early.
Oh.
Or you do the rise over him, delay the stomp, so you go behind him so his lariat doesn't hit you because it doesn't hit cross up, and then punish him with drive impact.
Nice.
Do you understand? Like,
and I gotta
you
do that more often too. Jesus.
But so it's like if you want to skip neutral with this character, don't do slide kicks. I wouldn't even do OD Psycho Crusher unless they're getting predictable with fireballs.
Okay.
Unless they're in burnout. If they're in burnout, that shit's broken. Because it's +1 and it comes out like unreactable almost, and like it chip damages like crazy.
You can do the knee after that, right? When they're burnout and you do
only if they're in
EX?
burnout, you technically cannot do the knee because you're only +1.
Okay.
Now, you can if they're expecting the jab, they're going to block. Because if they're knowledgeable, they know that on +1, if I mash and they press jab, I'm gonna get countered. So they're going to if they respect it. That's the whole thing about respect, right? Is like they respect the move.
Yeah.
Then you can get away with a back heavy knee and be plus again, and then make them start guessing again.
Another frame.
Because eventually they're going to guess if you, then you can frame trap from the jab. Or if you really want to start putting them like under the pressure, you just keep back heavy kicking them over and over, and then occasionally do a jab and like see if you can get them to mash. That's why if you watch a high level player, sometimes they'll do 2 or 3 knees in a row. And they're not like, that's fake. You can mash jab on it. It's completely fake. But it's the threat of the jab, or I don't think you can get throws off of it. Technically, you can't get throws off of it. It's only +1. But you can because they're scared of the jab. But you have to see what they do first.
Okay.
Like, if you do back heavy knee and they immediately DP you
have to get the
back heavy
data.
knee block. Yeah, you have to see what your opponent's solution is to the problem you present.
Yeah.
And that is what fighting games is. It's not combos. The combos are just the rewards you get for setting them up and catching them off guard. And you're presenting these situations. You're like, I present problem. If you think about like, I present problem A. Do you have a solution to problem A? No, I will continue to present problem A to you until you show me a solution. Oh, you have a solution? Your solution is now my problem, is solution A to my problem A. Here is problem A with my problem B now that beats your solution A. Like, it literally works like that. Mm-hmm. And then neutral's the same way, but neutral's just way more nuanced and more complicated. Winning neutral is difficult. Winning neutral takes a lot of like finesse, especially when you play somebody who actually commits to a real footsies game and not jumping randomness to the game. That's why when you watch high level play, people don't jump around much.
Yeah,
they're playing footsies because all of them just can automatically anti-air without even thinking because they've been playing the game for like ever, and they've been playing like 5
they're
Street
super
Fighters for 20
comfortable.
years. They're just comfortable with it. And I'm getting like my anti-air game gets better and better as I just keep focusing on it, and it's getting easier and easier to have to think about it.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So like you need, and it's not like my opponent jumps once, they're a jumper. You need to see them using that tactic repeatedly to go, okay, I need to start focusing on anti-air, and if maybe they're doing that to get you to shift your mental stack and screw with you, so that they all of a sudden go to a footsies game and get you thinking about jumping. Like that's also like a strategy. It's just that that's usually at a higher thinking level. You know, like you can do stuff to bait things. That's why Guile players whiff jabs all the time, because they try to get you to jump at them because they want you to think he threw a boom.
Yeah.
And then he does a flash kick.
Yeah.
So like these are all things that you have to think about. You have to look at the patterns. So she neutral jumps. So we know she's thinking about scissor kicks. Why else would she? Or she's thinking about you drive rushing raw at her. It's one of those two. Because you only neutral jump to try and land on top of somebody. What's the point otherwise? If she wanted to attack you with a jump, she'd be jumping at you.
Yes.
And that's usually like, people will do that to Dulcim and Guile round start because they think you're going to throw Fireball round start.
Yeah.
And that's why Guiles throw OD Sonic Boom round start, because they can block a jump in if they do that. Because that's that safe at that range. So like, did you know that?
No, I don't
Have
think
you ever played a Guile and that motherfucker just OD Sonic Boom round start?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know why he does that? It's because of that. He does it, and I realized that because I was playing Guile, and I'm like, throw a light boom, get jumped in, punish counter. I'm like half dead. I'm in the corner. I'm like, shit. I didn't realize that was not safe. And then I was like, why is this guy jumping round start? Like, and then I'm like, oh. And then I did OD and I blocked, and I go, oh, that's why Guile players do that.
Yeah.
Now I get it. So you have to look out for that, because if you walk forward and he OD Sonic Booms, you're probably gonna get hit by it too. It's fast.
I have.
You probably clip by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, so you have to remember you have to see if that's the kind of player that does that. If he does that, he's probably either just aggressive or he's like worried about jumps.
Yeah.
Which means be careful with your jump ins. He's thinking about it constantly. Mm-hmm. And B, like, start looking for drive rushes after his booms, because he might be an aggressive Guile player. Because there are rushdown Guiles. They throw light boom, they drive rush, bazooka knee, they're plus, they like frame trap you, they shinny you, they start jumping. Like, it's crazy when you play a Guile player like that. But like, he has to play that back and forth. Anyway, sorry, I know it's a lot of information, but this is the kind of thinking you need to start focusing on, instead of like, kill them, I need to win.
Yeah.
Like, I took 10 losses. Dude, Punk's had losing streaks. Like, he was on Twitter, he's like, I just had like a huge losing streak, and he was like, it sucks. And I'm like, yeah, it does suck, but that's how you learn. Like, when you're doing something wrong, or your opponent's like got the huge downloads on you, or you're being too predictable, or you're just having a bad day, and you're off on your whip punishes and stuff. Like, it just happens. Yeah. Like, stuff's hard. You have to keep working for it. You have to keep looking for it and working on it, versus like, I need to win any means possible. Winning any, there's like, so I'm gonna one last tip and we'll go back to the replay. But are you familiar with David Serlin?
No.
So he is a fighting game guy who he made the card game Yomi, and he made Fantasy Strike. He's a little controversial, I think. I don't remember why. Maybe he said something that maybe he said something inappropriate. I don't really remember it, but he has a book called Playing to Win, and it's all about like building a competitive mindset. And he has a whole section about what defines a scrub. He has everything that talks about like playing to win. And like a lot of it's old school stuff. Like, people used to be like, I don't do throws all the time because it's dishonorable. Like, those kind of scrub mentalities, like really old school, like 90s, early 2000s scrub mentalities, or like 2 turbo and stuff like that. But a lot of it's like blaming things on everything but yourself, and then taking those issues with yourself, accepting them, and then using them to improve.
Yeah.
He talks about playing to win, and you need to play to. But playing to win is not like you do everything possible to win. But he doesn't mean it in the sense that you just go absolutely apeshit and just keep slamming your face into them. He means like you find your opponent's weakness and you exploit it until they present a solution, just like I was saying before. So it is fine to do repetitive, cheap things to your opponent repeatedly, because they need to present a solution. As soon as they present a solution, you need to dial that back. So if you're like drive rushing, pressure, and they're dying, as long as it's consistently winning against that opponent, then you can do it. But if it is not consistently beating that opponent and you're killing yourself over it, you need to stop. You have to recognize that. But you're still like at the level where you're mashing a lot. On like Wake Up, you're mashing like too many jabs and stuff in your own pressure, and then getting whip punished when they mash back. You have to like every now and then you're gonna make a spacing mistake, and that's normal. But that's like, I pressed 2 jabs and the first one connected, I thought the second one would connect, it whiffed, and then they just mashed jab or medium and it killed me. And that's gonna happen. You'll learn to control that as long as you stay cognizant of it in the beginning, and then you will build good habits. So, she neutral jumps, right?
Uh-huh.
So we know that she's scared of scissor kicks, she's scared of some kind of forward approach.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Boom. Okay, stop. That low she just threw out.
Yeah.
Okay. Modern Manon, it's all that special move is like minus like 24 on block.
Yeah.
So now
forward,
my
crouch,
first
block.
yeah, exactly. But the thing is like, okay, she neutral jumped, she whiffed a button, and then she YOLO threw out an unsafe low. That's like you throwing out slide, but even worse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a modern
way
player,
more
so they're going to be
angry.
hitting the special buttons. They're going to be hitting. She has a drive impact button, and she presses it on block it on hit. You'll watch her inputs. You'll see her do it. This is an impulsive player, and it's a modern player, which really feeds the impulsive play because you have all these one button like specials. The drive impact was a little risky.
Yeah.
It's a good command grab there, and just throwing you out of it. So she is jumping around like crazy. But at least she's throwing mediums when she jumps and does cross-ups because she has a medium cross button. That's good. That was a good perfect parry, but it's hard to punish that because it's pretty safe. A lot of Manons. That was YOLO. So you mashed twice on the super, and she super. Do you remember? Modern player.
Yeah.
She mashed super in between two jabs or whatever. Like they're gonna do that. You have to be careful against modern players with meter. You need to be careful jumping at them. Okay. Round start. She didn't neutral jump again? No, yeah, well, she started jumping. We already know that, like, her round start option is, like, jumping and mashed command grab randomly. Like, you need to keep this player on a leash. Like, see how she's just jumping out of the corner immediately?
Yeah.
You need to walk forward, walk back, crouch, and see she jumps. You could have anti-aired. You just need to look for that. She's jumping. She's mashing, she's whiffing, she's jumping again.
This player does not.
Yeah, then,
Okay, this player does not want to be in my face unless there's an easy grab coming.
well, this player just wants to jump around to get you to like react with presses and stuff, and then just punish you whiffing 1,000 things because you're not like focusing on what she's doing. This
No,
player
not
is just
anti-airing.
scrambling the absolute shit out of you, and as soon as you're like shit, and you start thinking, then you start throwing.
Yep.
And I played a lot of Manon players who play like this, and it's actually difficult to deal with because you have to remain calm and you have to keep her out. She's like Zangief. She's a command grab character, and she snowballs. So if she gets you a few times, all of a sudden that command grab does more damage than Gief's SPD by far. It's like the most damaging command grab in the game when she has 5. Right, this 5 medals, she's like 2 hits and a command grab to win. Like 2 jabs and a command grab. Okay, you need to punish this. Boom. Boom. Good. Should have done now. Pause.
I can't pause. It's
Okay. Here's the mistake you made. You punished, but you did an unoptimal punish. You could have killed. You had to force a second interaction to win.
yeah.
The problem was you were burnt out, so you couldn't spend more.
Yeah.
But you could have probably done heavy bomb after the OD scissor kicks or heavy punch, and it probably would have killed.
Yeah.
Instead of the... I mean, heavy scissors, which is probably the next best thing. But it's one of those things where it's like, when you're watching your replay and you see a situation where, like, you punish them, look at their meter, look at what happens. If you didn't kill them, ask yourself, what could I have done to guarantee that would have been a kill?
Okay. Yeah.
Canceling a super, maybe a level 1, because that one extra interaction with a 5 metal Manon, you're one mistake from just absolutely having an upset.
Yeah.
Now, that's like tournament thinking. Because if you want to play in tournaments, you have to like think about these situations. You have to be more optimal than your opponent. Now, optimizations is something that takes time, and it's not your first focus. Your first focus is clean play, neutral setups, like intention, okay?
Yeah.
And observing your opponent and countering what they're doing. So, next round, is she gonna start jumping? Yes. We've had 2 rounds of data to know this is a jumping character. This is a jumping play. Not character play. She's jumping constantly, and there you go. Now, the problem is, okay, what happened there? Was that an OD scissor kick drop, I'm assuming?
Yes. That's definitely an OD scissor kick drop.
Can you pause?
Yeah.
So, you're like, okay, when I get a punish, and I do crouching medium punch, and I try to do OD scissor kicks, I have a sloppy execution on this, and it's not your fault. It's easy to, I drop scissor kicks off of crouching normals with this character too. But how do I make it easier for myself? When you block something unsafe, you know it's going to be a punish counter, right?
Yes.
So if it's a punish counter, you can press crouching medium twice in a row. That gives you 2 hits to get your stick in the position, because you can go from down back to down on the second one, and then roll forward.
Yeah, you got to go back to neutral for a second.
Because you play on stick. Yeah, because you.
That's
play
what
on
I've been
stick.
trying to get into my
you can
muscle
roll,
memory.
You can do down back. It's just because you play on stick. It's easy with stick if you're not clean to get it upwards when you're rolling forward.
Yep.
It's very common on
I've
stick.
done it so many times.
It happens on hitbox with me when I'm blocking because sometimes I'm holding down back and my thumb will rest on up and it will just the buttons are sensitive and I'll get a jump or I'll get a jump because down plus up is normally up unless you have an SOCD change, which I'm not going to CPT, so I keep it as normal.
You can see it right there. Well, you probably can't because I'm in the way. Hold on.
You're on the way. I don't see you because I'm on Discord.
Oh, well, anyways, let's fix my camera because I changed it. Anyways, you can see the down forward.
Yeah, you got the
forward.
FX. That's a
Yeah, I
very
got the
common.
FX now,
That's
yeah.
a very common input mistake on stick. It's easy to do. Are you on an octo or are you on a square gate?
Square.
Yeah, square helps because square helps a little bit. I actually don't like octo. I used to want to play on octo, but then I played on it for a while and I'm like, I actually like the square more for the corners. But on stick, this is a very easy mistake to make. You actually would fix it by pressing your OD a little earlier, but you could make it 10 times easier by just doing the second crouching medium punch to get the hit confirmed instead of trying to one hit confirm.
I got to use the restroom. Be right back.
So you're good. You're good. John, the point of the neutral jumps in the corner was to get him to stop mashing and to just crouch block and just focus on the opponent. It was one thing to look for because you can only really you have to start with focusing on 1 to 2 things max when you are in the corner because you have to reduce your mental stack in order. There's a great video by Mikey D. I recommend looking at it. It's a stop overthinking video. Highly recommend watching that to get the point I'm trying to get across, but I'm trying to present it in a way that makes it so you just block and calm down. Because a lot of people get antsy in the corner. You have every right to be because the corner is terrifying. That's why I was telling him just to hyper focus on one thing. It's to train his brain, not to get him to win or actually counter it. It's just to get his brain to start focusing on 1 to 2 things. Because before I was saying drive, impact, and jumps, but he wouldn't do it. He'd still mash. He'd still like fidget.
Okay.
You have to stop. I'm explaining to one of your people in chat about what my reasoning is.
Oh.
Because he's saying that I'm telling you to hyper focus on neutral jumps from a guy who never did. He's talking about the Kimberly player, not the replay we're going over right now. And the point is, it's not really to look for the neutral jump there. It was to get your brain to stop thinking about too many things and to focus on 1 to 2 things. But I want it to be 1 because that's easier than 2.
Yeah.
2 is actually hard. 3 is only really feasible on somebody who's trained or like really, really comfortable at doing it. And it's still hard. So that's why I was just like, focus on a neutral jump. Because if you block all of that stuff, you blocked 90% of what she was doing. All those things, if you had pressed, you would have died. But you blocked 90% of what she was doing. She opened up with a couple throws, and then she used a couple overheads, because Kimberly has a lot more to worry about. But if she did one neutral jump in that situation, and you anti-aired it, you're out of the corner. And now she might be in the corner.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So that's like the logic behind it. It's not the she's never doing it. It's what you'll be surprised how many people do.
Yeah.
And that's your one opportunity to get out of the corner, because they might not give you, like, that Kimberly player was pretty smart. She realized you were committing to blocking. And so, but she was still doing things that were punishable. You just don't know the knowledge checks. And I barely know Kimberly knowledge checks, to be honest with you. I don't fight too many of them. Most of my game plan is to never try to be in the corner against her. Beat her in neutral and let her hang herself on a lot of her risky stuff, because she has a lot of unsafe stuff they like to throw out at like this level. So my goal is usually to, like, I play Dulcian against her, I'm in float 90% of the match. That way, she can't sweep me, she can't teleport on me. If I do, I check her with medium punch and float. Like, I have strategies. And then like when I punish her, I make sure I hurt her as much as I possibly can because I have to keep zoning her out. Or only rush her down on my terms when I have a heavy yoga blast knockdown because that's the most knockdown. That's the best knockdown I get, besides like some corner stuff. So like yeah, it's like that's my game plan. It worked. It doesn't always work because it's like I can't react to everything. I'm freaking old. But yeah, that was the point I was getting across. But yeah, we already established this opponent jumps. This opponent will throw out YOLO lows. So yeah, Psycho Crusher anti-air was. I was wondering why you did that, and I rewinded it. I'm like, oh, you tried to anti-air. That's fine. That's hard to anti-air with. I would be using that like only on very. You have to be really, basically a really late jump in. You clip it. It's like it's basically Honda headbutt, where like you have to do it when they're right about to land on top of you, and there's a very specific timing because it's very slow. So it's hard to do.
I used to have so much trouble blocking that overhead. Not that one,
yeah,
but the one where she
is
kicks first
like,
and then does the overhead.
Oh, that one, yeah. You can perfect. I did. That's idea is just to parry it.
Yeah.
You try to perfect parry it because the parry will block the overhead for you, and if you perfect parry it, you get the punisher. And then after you parry, you just have to kind of like guess neutral. I mean, like she's minus after that. She's safe, but she's minus. So you can like try to jump and see if she anti-airs. You try to jump over her. You have options.
I get what you're saying.
So we'll go to
just
the next
be more
match
mindful of what your opponent's doing and
and
try to figure out why they're doing it.
Exactly. Ask yourself,
why are they doing that? Because I didn't know the scissor kick's name.
Because while you're blocking,
I never think about it.
And thinking about anti-airing, you can watch your opponent, because you should be. That's how you anti-air. You watch your opponent and you go, I think they might jump, walk back a little bit, and like try to space yourself to a point where because the spacings where they want to jump are often the spacings where you can walk back a little bit and anti-air. Because they're going to want to jump where it's like a surprise if they're smart. Otherwise, they're just jumping randomly, which a lot of these players do. Anyway.
Yeah, the neutral jumps, I've really got to start thinking about that. And
if they start neutral jumping, you just walk forward a little bit and then just like see if they do it again. And then you just like start scaring them to either have to jump at you forward or walk back and put themselves in the corner. The neutral jumps are annoying. You just gotta you don't want to like overcommit something when they do that because you could whiff and they could punish you.
You mean like when they neutral jump, just walk back?
No, when they neutral jump round start or something like that, like watch the neutral jump as they start to land, start to walk forward a little bit and then just wait and see what they do.
Okay.
Because if they neutral jump again, you could walk forward and anti-air them. It's kind of hard. It's actually
I see what you're saying at round start. Oh, okay.
Or like other positions. Like you have to see what their habits are. Okay.
Oh,
so
like if you're in the corner and what now?
It's not modern, so we know that. So we got Blanca here. What's he gonna do round start? Let's see.
Sweep.
No, he's just sitting there waiting for you. He's whipping buttons.
It's lagging.
There's an anti-air.
Yep, you're right.
I
got an anti-air.
Because you're passive, so he thinks he can get away with it. That's a command grab, but that you have to get used to dealing with that. It's annoying. It looks like a hop. There you go. We're looking out for drive impacts. We're looking out for jumps.
Yep.
It slides. Command grabbing again. He thinks you just gotta look for that now. He's willing to gamble that. If you neutral jump that, he's dead. You need a jumping light kick instead of a medium punch. You're doing the command grab again.
Yeah.
That's fine. You gotta look for it. You got anti-air though.
Yeah.
What's that? Jump. If you're gonna jump forward.
Okay.
That's fine. That's also plus when he does OD, just so you know too. Well, like, if you're gonna like jump, and
I'm just trying to remember it.
If you're like gonna jump for some reason, like, we're good. You're fine. That drive rush cancel's fine because
I gotta stop doing that.
No, but you're good because you're not overdoing it. You're almost back to full now. See, as long as you just don't get too antsy and do it twice. Punish the fuck out of that. Yeah, nice. Bomb on him. Level 3. Level 3 is probably not necessary.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's you're just practicing the combo. Okay,
Pretty
now wait.
much, yeah. Oh god.
You got Dave. Wait, you're going, yeah. When you walk forward like that and press a jab, what if he level 3 you? Like, you gotta like just let him hang himself.
At least he would have got rid of the level 3 though, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to go in to win that clean. Lag.
Yeah. I got an anti-air. Damn it, I pressed the button, I swear. I just did it too late.
There you go. That overhead was unnecessary. You could have just jumped out of the corner. Again, you gotta use your jump medium punches. You could turn that to 20%. Your light kick doesn't do anything.
I've tried.
You use
I
that-
tried.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. I'm just stating it.
Sorry,
I'm
I'm just
reinforcing.
this game. It tilts me a little bit. Just a little bit.
It tells everybody, man.
I'm stressed, you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
trying not
there's
to
nothing-
be.
It's all, you know, nothing's got to go into your head.
And when it
saying,
comes
if you
out of
lose,
my
you're gonna
voice like
die.
that, I don't mean anything by it. If it
No,
sounds like
you're
I'm
good.
being
You're good. You're good,
crazy
man.
asshole.
Just chill. Just chill.
Shit.
You're just chill. You're
Jesus,
fine. That's not
damn.
even gonna kill. He doesn't even have a combo for that. You're dead.
Oh my god.
Good job. And you
Thank you.
barely even anti-aired him. Like, imagine if you anti-aired 2 or 3 more of those jump-ins. You'd have been dead earlier.
You're absolutely right.
And if those command grabs got you, they get everybody. They're weird. I keep forgetting you have
Damn
it
it.
half the time.
I tried.
Why?
I didn't mean to press that, dude. I hit kick
Yeah.
and punch.
It's a knee-jerk, impulsive reaction.
I've-
Those back kicks are a plus. You gotta be careful.
It's
That's if
a
you're-
fat finger type switch.
Yeah, that too. That happens. That's the knees are minus. They're safe, but they're minus. Check the jab. Unless he like gets cheeky in ODs or something. You gotta block his blood. He's mashing. How lucky. Punish that. DP. Plus, you gotta be careful. Yeah, the moves. That's fine. I don't think it's gonna kill. No, it's not. Oh, it did. Never mind. His command grab does actually pretty crappy damage. It's just another option to overwhelm your mental stack. So, but you one neutral jump and you can take like half his health. Huge punish if you jump it. You gotta block both of those. They're plus. You press and crouching medium punch too many times. That's your turn. Good. Didn't need to OD that one.
I was trying to lead it into level 3, just to make it easier on myself.
You have to do. Oh yeah, I got you. You can do level 2 also.
I'm a
Oh,
dummy.
it's risky. Yeah, but I mean it works. Sometimes you gotta do it. You gotta show you can do it. You'll do it. If they're getting overly disrespectful of it, you have to show it. I just need to anti-air him like 2 or 3 times. Look out for command grab. That's plus, gotta be careful. Okay, that's your turn now. He mashed on his minus frames, and he's dead. Boom.
God.
Clean. You see how he hangs himself by overcommitting and...
Yeah.
Alright. No, that's fine. That happens. You're a little late. Fine. But that's how important anti-airing is. Like, you gotta keep... As you get better with it, and you get the timings down and stuff, that won't happen as often. That's fine. You're gonna get clipped by those. Just a wrong punish. That's fine.
Jump, jump, jump,
Nice. Yes.
jump, jump, jump. Jump
Fine.
again.
Try to. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Looked like a jump.
It does. No, that's the point. It also looks like his command hop. He hasn't even used his command hop yet. Yeah, you gotta keep looking. Oh, yeah, I got you. That's fine. You're
It
gonna
worked
eat
so many other
those.
times.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You're gonna eat those because, well, again, he's doing something really unsafe, right? But you haven't thrown a solution to it yet. I would just look for jump and command grab. Like, there you go. Like, just look for those 2 options. See? Whenever you're swinging a button, he's jumping. He knows you have to swing there, and he's jumping over your button. Because you're whiffing it. See, you're whiffing buttons. Just let him do his shit, and then wait for him to... Yeah, okay, there you go. Wait for him to jump. Boom. There you go. Wait for him to... Yep. That's fine. Wait for him to jump. Boom. That's fine. You can't even get things. You look out for another drive impact, and look out for jump.
Fuck.
Okay, now he might try to command grab return. Keep blocking. Jump. Ah, yeah, see.
Can't even get a heavy punch out in that time. It's
No,
too
no, no.
quick.
You have to neutral jump it. He whips.
You
You,
can't
land on
just
top of him with.
anti-air
No, you want to neutral jump it. You neutral jump it. You land with a heavy button. You get the biggest starter on your combos. You get to just murder him. It only takes one. He has to do it like.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a mistake. That happened. Plus, because okay, he's minus now. But yeah, you can't hit. Don't single hit confirm that special ever. Too risky. You need a double. You need to do it. You lose 2 hits. If you just consistently anti-air him, and like you can eat those command grabs, but look out for command grab. Look out for jump. Nice.
shit.
Nice. And you back row in the corner. You have good instinct on that too. That's like one thing that.
I played a lot of Dark Souls games.
Yeah. Nice. Frame trapped in. That's fine. He had to commit to OD reversal. That's fine. Look for jumps. Look for buttons into jumps. Jump. He's gonna. Yeah. Just stay. Just don't jump. Okay. Now look for command grab and get rid of neutral. There it is. Punish. Kill. Ah, that's fine. It was your chance. Now you gotta look for jumps. Look for jumps. Look for jumps. Look for command grabs. Just crouch block.
My God, what?
You got
What?
antsy. He drive rushed at you. You panic mashed.
Yeah, I did.
And then he reset you to command grab. He
There
could've
was
killed you
no
off of
sense
that.
in what he did, though, right?
No, it was sense into it. He's also equally like nervous
Oh,
because he got a that kick he does, a little floppy back kick he does, is incredibly plus on block and on hit.
yeah.
He
Is the
hits you with
electricity plus?
Only the OD.
Only the
However,
OD.
all the other
Oh.
ones are safe. They're like minus like 3.
Okay.
So they're like your OD. They're like your OD Psycho Crusher, the regulars. And now his OD one is plus. His regular ones are like.
So if I
minus
press
3.
on that, he's gonna frame trap me.
On the OD one, yes.
Okay.
On the regular one, if you press and whiff, he can whiff punish you, and if you press and he jumps, he can jump. He's doing
Would it
that.
trade or something? Or
No, well, it depends what button and what ranges and stuff. But he's safe. He's not. He's safe on regular lightning. That's why you always end. A lot of them do like jab lightning to be safe and to like chip away a little drive gauge.
yeah.
And then the problem was he'd like walk back a little bit or like jump immediately, and you'd whiff, and then he would just jump in on you. Now, and that spacing's hard to anti-air with Bison. So like you have to like recognize, not press a button, let him be safe, walk back a little bit when he jumps. It's very predictable on his jump. The command grabs are random, and they are going to be hard to react to without like getting better at looking forward and splitting your mental stack. Not
I
a good
tried to
okay, he
save
burned
it.
himself out. Now you don't have to worry about driving back. Yeah. But you see how he did the overhead?
That was awesome.
But it was a bomb setup. You can auto time that. There's a setup to auto time.
Whoops.
Oh,
Yeah, it's black. Calm down. Look for Jones.
stop mashing this plus. That was space, so it'd be kind of hard to punish. You should know, OD. There was no reason to. Now you gotta deal with this garbage, and you're in the corner. Look for jumps. Like he's gonna throw. Okay, you drive right back around. That's good. Yeah, that was not. That was a good decision because you saw the drive rush, and he was gonna drive rush normal, delay, and do drive attack off. And that would have ended it for you, and you're already down one. So I wouldn't jump like there, just because. Oh, you have meter. You can just OD Psycho Crusher in on MD plus. Look out for his level 3 though. There you go. No, why did you do that? You do that. That's a habit you have. You got to break.
I'm a dumbass. Yes, and I gotta fix that.
Don't ever do the OD stomps. There's no reason to do it, like, right now. Like, I wouldn't even use it at all. There's really very little reason to do it, because you don't get, like, much. It's more like a flinch DP bait in the corner, or a combo tool, for now. There are some exceptions, but... It's like a niche tool. be careful with him. Alright. Work on our defense. It's fine. It's better than getting hit. You mashed after you parried and he
I tried to jump out.
No, you're good, you're good, you're good. You can't, he's plus like 5. I think we're burnout, maybe. I don't remember. That was so greedy.
I mean, I'm gonna die.
I know, but he can drive attack you back.
And I put myself in the corner.
You'll die just from the hit.
Yeah.
Like, if he drives attack you right now, you're dead because you can't do it unless you level 1. Because you have no health. Like, if you really want somebody to get off of you, use drive reversal.
Okay. Just don't press ever.
Well, it's not don't. See, now you're taking it to the extreme. It's not don't
That's
press
what
ever.
it feels like.
No, it's because you're mashing the wrong buttons and he's whiff punishing you.
Right.
Because you're mashing like jabs and like stuff. You gotta look at the spacing. And like sometimes just like walk back and let him whiff that. Because that move, if he whiffs it, you can like get space. You can jump in on him when he whiffs that. He likes to use his heavy punch. And that's what yeah, you were a little late. And then he woke up mashing jab and he just jumped over it.
Woke up mashing super, yeah.
Well,
Same thing.
You mashed jab. Because your super didn't come out.
Yeah.
And you don't.
I'm just telling you exactly what happened for data.
I know. But if you just sat there and let him neutral jump, you use crouching heavy punch and just commit to taking the throw. If he throws you in his block, you can beat that guy. You'll be surprised how many players love to do that. Like jury players do it. Like everybody does it because it's a lazy shimmy.
Yeah.
It beats mashing immediately on wake up. It beats delay tack. Only delay tack typically. If you mash throw immediately and he's really early on his shove, you actually anti-air after your throw whip.
This is a rare treat right here.
This character, I'm getting better at fighting him.
I don't think he's as bad as people say he is.
He's not bad. He was top tier. He's still top. He's still like high tier.
Oh, definitely.
He's like more mid tier, I guess. Now. I mean, tier lists are stupid. Don't
They
like
are.
they're there for like the fun discourse of it, you know.
Okay, I gotta get serious now.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to focus on anti-air and stuff. Like, you're not like Grand Finals Evo, bruh. You're in a rank match fighting Johnny Donuts. I mean,
Yeah,
like
Johnny Donuts.
You're not fighting Daigo. You're not like I gotta bring my A game. You
He's
gotta
my
learn
own
basics.
personal Daigo, right? Okay, I'm
You're
sorry.
your own personal Daigo because you need to you need to beat yourself.
That was, yeah,
You're
you're absolutely
losing to
right.
yourself in many ways.
Yeah, I was just trying to get some
No,
fun.
you're
and
good,
levity.
man. And I'm being like positive about it. Like like I said, you can overcome all these things and become a very solid player. Good recognition. That was awesome. You punished the drive reversal with the right button and you got a good combo. That's like hard to do. You have like a couple of frames to do that. You have to recognize it very quickly. And that's only because you're in burnout. If you're in burnout, drive reversal becomes safe. But you still get the pressure and you still minus 2. Like walk back for jump. Oh, yeah, he's yeah.
Jump again.
Boom. Let him throw air slashers. You can't even chip him with it. That's fine. You're gonna life lead. You can eat a bajillion throws. You can anti-air him for 900 damage.
Or just kill him. Maybe this will kill.
or
I don't know. This might not kill.
If not, it's probably gonna be close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
he's got a
close.
magic pixel. Now this play really lame. He's gonna shoot air slashers. How did I know? He's gonna drive rush and shoot air slashers. Don't.
Okay, I was just trying to catch him during an air slasher.
Yeah,
Thought he
but,
threw
like,
another one, but he baited me. He baited me.
Yeah.
Even though it was an
Still got him.
EX and it was safe, it was still good
It wasn't
bait.
I mean, no. At least we did OD.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
gotta do OD.
is-
Jesus Christ.
OD's not a bad idea, but why you go anywhere near him? You can look for a drive rush and try to check in with crouching medium punch and kill him in one hit, or you can look for a jump and anti-air him and kill him in one hit. There you go, drive rush into his face when that happens, and be
Well,
plus.
Kind of felt like it was going to be really hard to time, you know?
No, you gotta be more confident. You can't learn those spacings and timings without fucking up a few times.
I can't do that.
Yeah, you want to do like crouching medium punch into like, it's gonna be a punish counter hit if it's the right hit, so you can just confirm 2 buttons. Anytime you perfect parry somebody, you hit him with a button, it's a punish count.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't know what the mash was on, but it worked. Like when your opponent has a bomb, it's about to explode, you just drive rush at them and see if they can react.
Didn't ever do this.
Like, you can do the stomp too, just don't do OD. If you do a regular doubles reverse and they have a bomb on them, you get to be plus again. I can pretty close to them too. You can just
Gotta concentrate. Gotta concentrate.
You're good. You're good.
Did not mean to get that.
It's expensive, but it got you out of the corner. That's the, like, if any time you're going to do a crouching medium kick drive rush, okay, so while we're getting, oh, he just threw you. He didn't even, he killed you there. I don't really like your screen. Oh no. Okay, that's really risky.
Well, I saw him move, but I shouldn't do it anyway.
No, because there's lots of baits that look like
Yeah,
they're gonna move.
shouldn't do it
Don't
anyway.
worry.
Exactly.
Like it's too impulsive. It's not obvious enough. You need to do it to like a drive impact or a drive rush or something. It's fine. It's controlling that impulsiveness is very hard.
Yeah.
It's very hard. It's very, very hard. It's what
At least
kills
I've got
both- it's
over the
what-
tilt a little bit better.
Yeah, well, the
Tilt
tilt
needs to
comes
go.
from the impulsiveness. You turn it into like, it's not a winning losing game. It's a, how many anti-airs can I get this round game? How many times can I block and not get opened up game? If you turn it into that, how many times can you standing medium, jumping medium punch target combo when they jump and just look for that, try to do that the whole round? Because you'll get better. See, if you didn't, yeah, he drove to OD, that's scrambling. Too scrambling. You did jump leg kick. Trying to cross up, but really the reward's not there.
He's never gonna jump.
You're fine. No, just keep waiting. Look for DI, look for jump.
Okay.
I'd almost look for DI, but look for DI, look for jump. Just block. Eat a couple throws. Boom. Still do just stay there. Yeah, there it is. Boom. See? You won. Do you see how the sitting there and watching him just won you? I'm out.
Yeah.
Won you around.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. It's just I'm impulsive as hell.
Yeah. You gotta control that.
It's a fucking habit, and it's
Yeah,
gotta
but
go.
you can break it. But you have to like commit to break it. You can't just say, "Oh, I should stop doing that," and then just keep doing it. You're never gonna. It's like you keep putting your hand on the stove and burning yourself and saying, "I shouldn't do that." But you keep putting your hand on the stove, you're not gonna have a hand after a while. You know, you gotta have a stump.
Yeah. Fuck. I did it again.
Yeah.
I feel like Britney Spears.
I was just gonna say, you played with his heart and got lost in the game.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like
I got
at least
fucking
you're-
lost. In
but
the,
you
that's
recognize
life,
it.
man. Holy shit,
Just-
she's a
you-
philosopher.
You're just too like. Also, you can jump light, which is like not
Yeah.
a good button to jump in with. There, you keep trying to go for these cross ups that are like in bad positioning.
Yeah,
and
you're
don't
right.
reward you with anything.
Yeah, I
If
don't
you want to
even
jump
see
at this
myself
guy, you
doing
should
it.
just
It's just a habit.
Yeah, like get a little closer and then like jump heavy kick his ass. If you try to, you're gonna throw a sonic boom, air slasher, whatever the hell it's called. You mashed, he shimmied and whip punish. You committed to throw attacking. You could have.
Well, I
Like I
mean,
said,
it was either that or...
No, you could have survived one throw there. You had the help to
I
survive one
don't-
throw. He'd jump
did
in,
I?
hit you,
Okay,
and
yeah.
he'd jump in, hit you, and then hit you with 2 more normals and it killed you.
Yeah.
A one throw would not, unless it was a punish counter throw on a parry guess. And even that might have still survived. You have average health. You're not like you're not like Akuma. Akuma, your defensive decisions have to be on point.
Oh, yeah.
You can't. And when you take risks, you have to understand the consequences of playing Akuma. Angry Bird's dropping him because he says he's just basically too volatile.
He's a good, like, I feel like Akuma's a good beginner character for, like, people that mash and stay mashers.
Yeah, I mean, like any character.
I don't know how to put
They're
that
making
better
every
than
character
that,
for
honestly.
though.
I
You
wish I
just
had-
learn one frame trap and one meaty, and you can just beat people in match. Because they're gonna match on everything, and you keep frame trapping them and have a solution and have it ready.
I didn't think that medium punch would hit. The reason I didn't connect it.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Worry about less about the hits. Worry about your defense and the flow. It's fine. He lets you out of the corner. Careful with those buttons. You gotta be way. I do that. Everybody does that though. I do it too. Like a lot of people do. It's you're like his movement speed's fast.
Yeah.
So it's you kind of have to press a little preemptively. Like, same with Akuma. Same with Cammy. Cammy will shimmy back a second later and whiff punish you because she's same with Akuma.
God, that was lucky. It feels like.
Tendi enjoyer. Okay, we took a little risk, but it worked. Sometimes you gotta mash on it. Oh, yeah. Well, you need to do that earlier.
Yeah.
You can just walk up and throw him if he's committing to like being passive with bomb on him. The closer it gets to exploding, you can learn the timings that throw them before it explodes. And they will probably not do anything. Just take the throw.
Taking the
parry, that's why. Yeah, he saw the parry, that's why he threw. At this point, you have to start really guessing. I mean, yeah, you have to. You kind of have to do that. It's going to be CA too, so this is going to get a little close. You're going to need to look out for OD Psycho Pressure. Because chip. Like, he could kill you there from those two jabs. There it is. Nice. See, if he was smart, he would just jab. He jabbed, but he would have to have jabbed into another OD to win. Or into scissor kick or something immediately. He'd have to like just buffer.
Damn it. Like the promotion.
But do you see how this guy's layering his pressure? And how simple it is, but how effective it is? He's taking 2/3 of your health off of just making you guess off a frame trap over and over. It's effective. Try to single hit confirm. I was doing that in the beginning with him. To be honest, I was doing that in the beginning with him. I was doing it with light bomb off jab. And medium bomb off crouching medium punches. I thought we were going to whip on it and then punching myself. That's why I stopped trying to do single hit confirms with him, because it's too risky.
Yeah.
His stuff's too unsafe. Unless you have a bomb on them, then everything's like plump.
Okay.
Common problem. Easy to fix. You just have to like commit to that. That accomplished nothing, and then you burnt yourself out. I mean, the hit did, but like.
I'm just trying to have some fun a little bit.
Okay, but if you do that, then like you're not allowed to get like mad if you lose.
Oh, I'm not mad.
I know.
I'm
just
never
saying, like,
mad.
In general. I'm just saying in general.
I'm just kidding. I'll try to do it better.
Because
I just gotta let it out every once in a
I'm just
while.
throwing out random thing for fun is just going to reinforce the bad habit.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing a casual
You're
match
right,
and you're
you're
just
right.
you two are just like jumping around and just fucking around, like yeah, cool. But if your goal is like I want to play ranked matches and try to work on improvement, you want to curb those bad habits because they'll become those little innocent things will become bad habits. And they are fun to do, but you don't have to commit to OD to have fun with that move. Trust me, you need to throw it out in neutral a little more. I almost never see you like really use it in neutral. I think you're like scared it's gonna like mess up.
Oh, the back heavy kick?
No, the whole floaty stomp move.
Floating?
Move you keep ODing, and I tell you to stop ODing, just use the regular version of the neutral, skip neutral sometimes. I almost never see you use it. You YOLO like cycle pressures, you YOLO slides, but you don't YOLO the safe thing that's hard to deal with for some reason. The relatively safe thing, like that move, like you just did that. You could be doing that. I never see you do it. Ever.
Okay.
I've watched like probably about 12 hours.
I don't need to do the OD version.
I watch your matches a lot because like
Okay.
that's how like I want to see you improve. I want
Okay.
to see you wreck people.
All right.
I want to see you make
I will try
them
that more
think you're
often.
cheating. That's what I want to see.
They probably already think that even when
Like
they
everything
win.
I say and everything I comment on is to get you to make the game even more fun.
Yeah.
Because when you start thinking the right way, the game actually it becomes a whole different game.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
like,
trying.
oh my God. Like,
I'm trying to break the habit,
No,
man.
yeah,
I really
understand.
am.
I think you're almost like putting too much pressure on yourself. You don't have to do so much.
Well, you're
like,
right.
Do this.
Yeah.
Go full screen. Like
Full
on your
screen.
training mode while you're waiting. Go full screen. Like go all the way to the left on the screen. You have you on the right. You're on the
Oh.
left. Go all the way to the left. Start charging.
1 second. Let me put this
Down
water
charge.
down.
No, you're good. And then yeet. And then try to time a devil's reverse a little late, and then like wiggle it back a little bit to try and clip him on the head with it. So you do that, you hit punch. Like as you're starting to like fall or right at the height of your jump, like different timings. Hit punch, and then like pull it back a little more. Because you have directional influence, like your Smash Brothers character.
I mean, I know all this. I just never
but you
use
don't.
it.
But you see, you think it's like, oh, I know all that, but I haven't seen you do it once.
Well, no, I mean, I know. I've been playing. I played Bison like all my life.
Okay.
I knew he had
then why
this
aren't
stuff
you
ever
using
since
one of the
then.
cheapest moves he has in this game?
Well, because I didn't think it was that cheap. I thought it was actually pretty bad.
Everybody says it's cheap.
Oh, okay.
It's +5 on block or +4. Like you
Yeah.
can do that, and you can hit back heavy kick, or you can press standing medium punch, and it will frame trap a jab.
Gotcha.
And it's a standing medium punch frame trap. Combos into itself, crouching light punch, OD scissors, boom, you've done over 30%.
Do you like my teeth grinding?
Yeah. I love the faces in this. I love.
Yeah,
how
me
you do
too.
that.
That's one of my favorite things about
It's,
this
it,
game.
it makes me laugh, and it helps you like lighten up a little bit.
The Zangief, open mouth.
Yeah.
Gotta stop.
So
doing
when you hit
that.
that bomb on them, like you just did,
Yeah.
charge and then do devil's reverse on top of them. Do the stomps, like make them think. Like don't do jumping light kicks. Oh, it's Gandalf. You fought this guy before. It's Gandalf the Swole.
Yeah.
Oh, that was him. Now do devil's reverse on him. Do it. Boom, now you're plus. Hit heavy punch. You can just like heavy punch right. Do it again to him. Oh, punish that. Oh yeah, there you go. Boom, boom. Oh, that's fine. You lose those because you can't.
I tried to
go
do
for
the
him.
heavy one.
Like, I'm still shocked you don't use devil's reverse like hardly ever. Like, you just do the OD one randomly and it like always whiffs.
Nobody ever grabs anymore. Yeah, whoops. Good call there, dude. His brain has turned on.
The grab has risk and it's a low reward. Oh no. Here we go.
Yep. I fucked up.
Ride. So when you put a bomb on them, do the devil's reverse stuff. Do like the hop and try to time a stomp on top of their head and then do the punch thing afterwards and just really keep them guessing. Like raw drive rush at them and hit back heavy kick and just see if it clips them. Like plus, yeah, can't mash on that. +6. You see how he steal what he did. You see how he psycho crusher when he puts the bomb on you and just press medium punch?
Yeah.
Yeah, look what he got for that.
Insane damage.
Yeah, and you could do that. That could be you. You could be Gandalf the Swole. Smoking the pipe weed and talking to the hobbits, you know? I like you did a jump heavy kick, you did a crouching medium punch, that's good. You can do standing medium punch also. You can do back heavy kick.
I was just trying to close the gap a little bit.
Oh, you're good. Walking back's a little better because then he'll whip a button and you can punch it.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to be going forward to kill people. You can walk back and bait them. You don't always have to press on what they do too, because a lot of times they're walking back to get you to press and then whip punishing you. That's punishable. You gotta press a light kick. Standing light kick probably. Yeah, see? That was a punish. It says punish counter, it means he fucked up. You punish. Did you get better at looking for that stuff? You can punish him more consistently with better punishes.
Yeah.
But for now, like Genki, I don't like SPD's risky, so I just press crouching light kick just to check him, and then they get mad. And then I just wait for them to jump. And when they get mad, they start jumping.
Okay. I don't hate spacing traps. That got me. I couldn't punish it.
He truly is the swole.
He's swollen out of control.
Oh, nice, good punish. Like the jump in heavy, you just do a heavy kick when you're like neutral jumping, because it's got more range. Jump heavy punch is more a forward jump button, and then yeah, you gotta be pressing lights when you block this base. And also less likely to whip punish you. And then you can punish his whip punish. There's 2 IP opportunities.
Oh shit! I was trying to bait the DI, but he destroyed it out of me.
Yeah.
Fuck it. He's got me.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Next match.
Yeah, we're cool. We'll on the next one. Like, but you see how like he did a lot of jumping, and if you can train your mind to focus on, you like I said, you can even just look. You train your mind to look for DI, and that's fine. That's gonna happen. Eventually, if you like get better at staying calm and crouch block, like you were doing there, you were doing great. You will eventually be able to see both and react to both.
Yeah.
And then every time they jump, you put them. Every time they DI, you counter them. They get scared to do anything in the corner, and then they're gonna start like trying to throw and shimmy and stuff, but you'll be out of the corner by then, as long as you get better at it.
Here comes a new
Great with Zangief, just because your opponent makes 2 mistakes, you win. And like they do that neutral jump garbage, and I'm ready for it. I just lariat them. Forward knee, now they're in the corner. They gotta block a headbutt. Now you're guessing 50-50 for half your life. Good time, man.
Yeah.
The downside is you gotta crouch walk forward like 95% of the match to get that, or jump randomly. It's rough. But man, he's scary. This is also a scary character. Yeah, her armor's annoying.
Where are you going? Strike dreams.
Well, it was a brain
I mean,
fart,
like-
but it got the job done.
I mean, it works. Sometimes you mash something and you get lucky. That's
I
what
did
it is.
not
And
mean
you
to do
just-
that.
Yeah,
I did not mean to dash.
that's the autopilot. I've
Never done that before, actually. I feel like I've only done it very rarely.
I was talking about the burnout you did because you drive rush cancel twice in a row.
What the? Okay. Just keep kicking them in the fucking leg until they die.
Well, picking lows are good because it beats all of her armored options except for Superman Punch.
Oh,
Superman
nice.
Punch, you're gonna have to like, it's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass for Bison over. Because you have to anti-air
Scrambling
and
me.
it's slow. but you have to-
Scrambling me, got an anti-air mode. Okay, that was weird. Okay, fine. I can dig it. Whoa, holy shit. That was fast.
Yeah, that's her armored command grab. That's annoying.
She has a penis. I'm
It's
kidding.
not smart to like swing that out though, just because you could just keep hitting lows and breaking it over and over again. It's usually used as a meaty setup. Fortunately, as a player just presses medium punch and doesn't have punch doesn't get properly. Be careful. Be careful throwing out sweeps like that. That's really unsafe. She could have jumped in and killed you. Blocked it, killed you. Your crouching medium kick's a bit safer. You can just drive impact your sweep and kill you. Like, nice.
Shit. I was supposed to.
It's
Okay,
fine. She
whatever.
was completely unaware of the situation.
Dude, that was insane. He was like,
You see how doing nothing with the bomb on them, if they get aggressive, they can just kill themselves?
crazy.
This is a Mercy player that has been carried by just bulldogging people and doing combos into high damage. And mashing Gladius. 'Cause nobody
Wow.
else knows how
He
punch
has
unless
to
you
get that bomb off of him. It's cancerous.
Yeah, you just don't want to get hit or thrown. You gotta block and like get away. Let them like kill themselves. Boom, okay, yeah. Too aggressive, not thinking. When you start picking up off of those and getting the situational awareness on it, you really start hurting people. You can do like 20-something, 30% off of those with the right timing, spacing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, she wants to maul you. She's got close
Scary.
range. She's got armor. She wants to get in. She doesn't have long range normals, except for like a couple special moves. She's a bulldog character.
Okay, you got the bomb off of you. You won the game. Chill out.
Yeah, she's chipping away your drive gauge. You gotta start parrying a little bit of her shit too, because she strips drive gauge. She's like tanky. Strips your drive gauge when she's in, then murders you in the corner. Her anti-air is kind of like a Bison anti-air, so you can jump on her a little bit more, unless she like shows you she can anti-air and jump in on her more. Not do that. Yeah, that is really bad.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I mean, like,
Kinda
don't have
mashed
it
it.
personally. Yeah, it's a bad habit. It's a new bad habit too, which is funny because you weren't doing that before. It's some new habit you've developed. Okay, she starts doing that. You jump back and hit a light lunge or light kick. That's when you use your jump and light kick.
Very nice.
When she starts doing this like jab, jump, light cross up, jab, jump, light cross up, hits both directions. You
Yeah.
beat that by jumping back and hitting a light button to check her. If you're Zangief, you jump back and do SPD.
Ooh.
If you're really good
And
at it.
that's a big bad boo-boo.
That's like 30-something%. Yeah. that's
I've been
why,
hit by that, and I have nightmares about that nightly.
That is a classic beginner's trap. I fell for it. My friend used to do it to me constantly because he was a Street Fighter player longer than I was. Now I beat him more consistently.
I remember back in the day, sorry to interrupt,
No, you're good.
I was fighting Snake Eyes in the HD Remix. And like, holy shit. I'd stick a limb out. He'd be like, scoop, scoop.
Oh, yeah.
He would,
Facing.
and then he would say something nice about me on stream.
Justin Wong complimented my Dulcie once, and I was playing terrible. I think he was just being really nice. He said my situational awareness was surprisingly good. Like, I'm a Guilty Gear player, so it has to be. But, like, I'm not a Street Fighter player. This is my first real Street Fighter. I've learned so much. It's improving my Guilty Gear play. Like, tons. I didn't realize how bad my fundamentals were until I started playing Street Fighter. I'm like, oh my... And I played Dulcie, which is, like... not even a good fundamental. Like he's a good fundamentals for some things, but like you get carried by his anti-air alone when you play Dulcine. If you just anti-air with Dulcine, you can get the master anti-air and like run away. That's like what you do. And then like learn like 2 setups, and he's super easy to win with as long. It gets stressful because you're defensively screwed.
Oops. That was supposed to be a scissor kick, but that wouldn't have been any better, honestly. Yeah, he's a bully.
Bison is, yeah. He pretty much always has been, like, in most of the games. He's always got, like, some... Like, in 5, he was a big plus frame trap monster. From what I hear, like, I'm not an expert, but I've watched some gameplay, and I've heard what some high-level players have said about how he works, like Baroneth and stuff, talked about how he works. In this game, he is a pressure character. He's also fucking fast. He's slow as shit in 5. But he had a Slayer dash.
The legend continues. Alright, let me try that again. Damn it. Put up
I haven't
your
really been
boots.
making commentary on like
Oh,
observations.
you're fine, dude. You chill out. You chill out. You say whatever you want to say, right?
I mean, we're just like we're just like having fun. We're
I
not worried about
thought
winning.
you sounded like Kermit the Frog there for a second. That was awesome.
Easy being,
I don't. It's
it
probably
ain't
the
easy being green.
internet or something. Knows. It ain't easy being green.
Kermit
That's
the Frog here.
Fucking A. Jesus Christ.
Except the throw.
I'm accepting the hell out of it.
You did late attack there, so that was good. Or you tried. I mean,
I got an anti-air.
yeah, that's a
gotta
commit
take
to
her.
throw situation. You know your opponent does that now, so now you have to remember to like. I mean, this point your health's too low, but you get what I'm saying. When you see your opponent start doing those neutral jump shimmies, you need those are free punishes.
I did it
You
too
take
many
a-
times.
If you take a throw but you anti-air him, it's a trade in damage credits. Because an anti-air is like 900 damage, and a throw is like 1200. So it's not even that big of a damage differential, and you get good positioning.
Oh my god. I just keep pressing buttons. Okay. As soon as I don't want to press buttons, I need to press buttons. And then that fucking...
Well, no, you're not pressing buttons early though. You're reacting. You could probably might be able to neutral jump that also, but it's a little risky if he gets it melee timing just right.
Yeah.
But we would like if you had more routes of opponent, right? You know now he's willing to throw drive impact in the corner when you have resources. So he's willing to take a big risk like that.
Yeah.
So you need, and he's willing. He does neutral jump pressure. So you know now when you get better and better at like oh that opponent did those two things, you might fight him again. You can remember that next time, or you need to make those observations earlier in the rounds. Those are all things that have counters, and that you can tell what your opponent's playstyle is.
Yeah.
By playing patient, you goat your opponent to do those riskier options because they think you're just letting them do it. See, she's a jumper. Neutral jump, she's scared of
She
scissors.
doesn't like the scissors. She doesn't like the scissor. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
see,
what?
she thought you were gonna see you flinched and she neutral jumped. See, she neutral jumped again. She's really scared of scissors at that range because that's the scissor poke. See?
Yeah.
Her game plan is working. She has
It
an
is.
anti-Bison game plan ready. You have an anti-Manon game plan? No.
Probably not, no.
I barely do. You did it. You got it. Enjoy it. Savor it. Yeah, I wouldn't.
I got
blame
rid of
her,
the
but now
bombs,
she's burnt
yeah.
out. You can OD Psycho Crusher and she might neutral jump. You can react to it. There you go. You had to press the punch a little earlier. Oh, don't do that, dude. You're giving the game away.
That was kind of safe, though. It looked like.
No.
She-
Your
she fucked
slides. Your slide is at the absolute best -6, and in
Yeah.
Burnout, you might be able, if it is absolutely pixel perfectly spaced, it might be saved. But on a Burnout character, but it's not worth it. You don't get any reward. It's not your turn anymore. You lose your turn on a Burnout character in the corner. You could like walk forward, anti-air once, and then drive impact, button drive impact, and win. Like, why make yourself minus in front of a command
Okay.
grab character? You might just block it back throw you because you hesitate, and then you're dead. So this neutral jump strategy has a weakness, right? You walk forward, get her to neutral jump, and then jump medium punch her. See? She's really scared of you scissor kicking. You can use that against her.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
That is
She's
unfortunate.
desperate because her health is low. You're good though. You're gonna survive this. You shot level 3. You can very easily take this back. Yeah. All right. Jump forward and like try to get that range where she likes to jump.
Okay.
You jump forward.
I
So this
did.
is for next game. Next
Yeah.
game. You need to jump forward. You did, but you didn't press medium punch. You have to do it a little preemptively.
Oh, the medium punch. Okay.
Yeah, medium punch target combo. Get ready. That's what you need to walk a little forward more. Be more confident. She's not gonna be able to like command grab you from like 3 character links away. Work on it. Work on it. When you see punishes, take them, but like focus on that. Like when you get her off of you, get back. Oh yeah. You're trying too hard to win right now instead of trying to do the thing. She's gonna jump at some point.
I mean, I'm just trying to get damage.
No, stop. You're trying. That's because you're trying to win. You're not trying to like focus on the thing that's gonna make you win more consistently later. Look for the neutral. Like back
Oh, I
off.
see.
Get in that spacing. Get in that spacing. Back off. Back off. Back off.
Okay.
You're not
I
backing
mean,
off.
all the way to the corner?
Yeah, dude, we're not trying to win right now. We're
Okay,
trying to
alright.
nail what her strategy
Just,
is.
it's all against my
Walk.
sensibility.
Yeah, because you're trying to focus on winning. You're not trying to focus on improving. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're scared of losing.
Well, I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Why? Nobody's got a gun to your head. You're good, bro.
I mean, it's always been like, you know, nobody wants to lose.
Yeah, but I mean, like, who cares?
Well, true, yes. And I'm trying to,
Like, you
I'm trying to deal
have
with that.
things, you have skills you need to develop. Nobody wants to play Flight of the Bumblebee on piano in front of somebody and like fuck it up, but you can't like, you gotta like practice.
Yeah, that's true.
And you gotta practice in front of people. Because if you don't practice in front of people, as soon as you nail it, you do it in front of people with the stress on top of you at a tournament, you're gonna drop. Best
Not
players do.
jumping.
You gotta walk into the space where she wants to jump like that, where you want a scissor kick.
Okay, I'll walk into the space. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, see, it's hard, but you can get better at it. You can learn to like space it. It just takes time. You have to. Right now, you're over tuning. You have to fine tune your adjustments a bit on your
Right.
spacing.
Yeah.
And so like when you see a player that likes to neutral jump, because who cares? So what? You want to? Let's say you drop the diamond 1 I mean, who cares?
I've done
You
it
go to a
before.
tournament. Yeah, but I've done it too. But like, it feels bad. But like, like, why is it? Like, who cares? Like, if you continue to fix the problems and improve those situations, when you start getting them consistently because you practice them and you in matches, you'll just shoot right back up real fast.
Yeah.
I went from Diamond 1 to Master in 2 days with Zangief. And I not played him much. I learned a couple things, and then I just went for them. And I was consistent. Did I win every match? No. Did I lose a couple in a row? Like, sometimes? Yeah. Because, like, I just committed to something that was, like, they downloaded me, and then I had to start thinking different. And then I started trying to work on that. Yeah, it's fine. You're gonna clip my Shoto low medium kicks when you walk back. You gotta wait for it a little bit. Or you can YOLO scissors and see if you'll like punish counter, but that's hard and risky. Yeah, he's clipping with crushing medium kicks. Yeah, see, there it is.
He never did a DI or anything. I just got fucked.
No, he didn't need to. He did not have to do that. He opened you up with everything else.
Yeah, because I wasn't fighting back.
Part of that's like I said, this matchup you don't need to look for that thing because that was the Manon player doing that.
Yeah.
This player you have to see what he does in neutral.
Yeah.
Shotos have a different game plan.
But I need to show him that I'm not a little bitch either.
No, that's scrub mentality. Stop.
All right.
Like, oh, I don't want to play patiently and safe to show that I'm a bitch.
You're absolutely right. That's
when
hilarious.
you listen to that logic, how absolutely scrubby does that sound?
It's greatly scrubby.
David Serlin,
I'm
I'm
a
not going to
dweeb.
throw somebody 4 times in a row because it's dishonorable. That's exactly what you just said in a different way. Yeah,
right,
look at that. There you go. He doesn't know how to deal with it. Do it more.
Gotcha.
Till he show where you can zit. Do it. Boom. Go back. Go back. Take some space. Create some space so he doesn't fucking medium kick you. You see him spamming medium kick? Do it again. Try to hit him with it again. Fuck with the timing. Try to get him to like whip a DP. He's like DP. He's so scared. He's like shooting fireballs and whipping DPs. Make this the game now. We're now playing Pong. You got to be a little more confident. What if he DPs you? Who cares? You hit him with that. It's better than him DPing you. Do it again. Like crouch. Yeah, looking for sweeps. They live the sweeps. They live the front low. Boom. Do it again. You are presenting problem A. He has not shown you a solution to problem A.
This is crazy.
I'm telling you, dude.
It's insane.
Okay, do it again anyway. Get back. Get fucking all the way back. No, yeah, get back more. Charge. Do it again. Go back. Go back. Do it again. Keep blocking the fireballs. He's gonna shoot fireballs from here. Keep doing it. Next time you do it, press medium punch right after he blocks it. Oh yeah, you're good. Go over. Go right. Punish. This man does not know what to do about that move. Keep doing it.
Oh my god.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, it worked.
Yeah, and you do it until it stops working.
A scrub would say that was
rage
dishonorable.
quit. He rage quit.
Yeah, he did.
He won and done, Jim.
Holy shit, dude.
Because he doesn't have a... And why did he do that? You know what he's saying right now? God, Bison's fucking broken. This is stupid. This game is unbalanced. You know what he's not saying? Huh. I should challenge that guy again because he kept doing that move. I need to figure out how to deal with that.
Yeah.
Do you see the scrub mentality versus the good player, I'm improving mentality?
Yes, I do.
Ignore the win. You have another strategy. You haven't even been using that. It's like literally, it's like I give you a gun to shoot zombies, and you're like, I don't want to put bullets in my gun. You start throwing the gun at them instead of shooting them.
I
Like,
start
you see what
beating
I'm saying?
myself with the gun, and I die.
Like scissor
Right?
kicks. Everybody keeps talking about scissor kicks is cheap, and it's like, yeah, it's fine, but it has counterplay. That move is cheap because it's variable.
Yeah.
Like
It's a nasty.
you did it and you saw the super startup. I said hold right. You went way over it, landed behind him, punish counter, dead.
Now a good
Like-
player is gonna DP me every time.
Yeah, but you still have to do it because you have to like present the option. It's one more thing they have to think about.
Yeah.
So it's like, spam that move on people.
Who
to
said that?
see
Chris
if they
G?
Well, I don't know.
Chris
Like,
G did
it's-
say that at one point. I remember him saying that. It was awesome.
Like that move is really good.
Yeah.
And then like when they start dealing with Devil's Reverse, do it but then like hold back and do it really early and make it whiff and see if they DP on reaction, just seeing you jump up, whip the DP, drive rush into them, hit them with a button, and punch it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's all kinds of strategies you haven't even explored with the character.
Yeah,
And you want to
yeah.
call yourself a master of the character when you haven't even explored some of his moves yet, and how to use them, and how to use them as mind games. Like,
I never said
there is
that.
so... I know, but I'm just saying, like, but you were like, I want to get master tonight. And I'm like, and I'm using the name master as a joke.
Yeah.
Like the term is
We
bad.
know master is
like,
not
a master
master.
rank in this is like a master rank in this game is like probably like a platinum in Street Fighter 5 or something. People are saying, but I don't know. Who cares? It doesn't matter. You find
There's
what
too
your
many
opponent's
ranks
weak
in that
against,
game.
and then you do it to them. And you do it to them until they show you a solution. You saw how it worked. Like you.
This kid
This
did?
is not a thing you do. Like it's not a you have to present these options. You have to present these options at points. Just see what like when I played Zangief, all I did from like Diamond 1 to like Diamond 4 was YOLO jumping body splashes into headbutt, into I didn't even hit confirm. I was so lazy and so bad, and all I did was kept jumping at them with body splashes into headbutt, into hellstab, into lariat. I didn't even know how to SPD.
Oh my god.
And that's all I did. And I
And
got
you
to like
got-
Diamond 4,
Yeah.
and then they started anti-airing me. And I'm like, wow, it takes this long for people to start kind of anti-airing, and they weren't even doing it that consistently. So I kept getting away with it. Then I started doing, and then when they started like actually blocking the headbutt after the body splash, then I would do headbutt into SPD sometimes. And when they started jumping that, I switched back to the fucking hellstab. Like it's brain dead easy, and it will just nuke people who don't understand how it works and can't anti-air.
It's poetic justice.
I mean, like, you want to
They
have
do it
like,
to me, I do it to them.
You want to do something fun, like really after this, do this match, and then you want to do something like really silly and fun.
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna show you like how to make people want to like uninstall the game with you.
Oh my god.
It's really easy. Just you commit to the bit. Dude, doesn't care if you win because you don't play geek. You're not a geek main.
I didn't mean
Don't
to.
do OD.
I didn't
don't
mean
do
to.
OD.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't do OD. You're wasting meter for no reason. Press medium punch after that. Don't press lights. Press mediums.
Okay.
Press medium standing
So-
punch and then like wait and see if it hits and then hit crouching. No, yeah, you don't hesitate. You just
Was it
mash
like that? Is that what you
No,
want?
you walked back and did it. No, just press the medium punch immediately.
Okay, there we go. Do it again.
It's fine. Yeah, you missed, but he didn't DP. No, standing medium punch.
Okay. Do I stop now or?
No, just keep doing
Jesus.
it. We're experimenting.
Okay.
Now he's getting mad. He's throwing out ODs. You keep whiffing it. That's the problem. You gotta go a little more. Go a little. Don't be scared. Standing medium punch. You think about two things. Okay, punish that because he fucked up because you are doing it. It's hard to deal with. Now he's starting to jump and meet you up in the air with it. Boom. No, standing medium punch. You are.
Okay.
See, we're breaking the auto. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Do that. Just keep doing that and look for hits. Okay. Now when you do it, do back heavy kick. I didn't have charge. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're not caring about winning or losing. We're learning. Okay. Do it again. Whip it. Like you could like. Yeah. You're getting the idea now. No. But next time you do it, do back heavy kick.
Okay.
Stop pressing jabs. Jabs don't get your shit.
Oh
Back
shit.
heavy kick. See, this is what. Yeah, there you go. You see, I got hit by that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you see how terrified he is of you right now?
He's so
Okay.
terrified.
Do you see how that back heavy kick hit? Back heavy kick. Stop pressing jab.
Sorry.
You're that plus.
I'm trying to break that.
I promise. Back heavy kick. See how it's hitting him?
I know.
Now do your frame trap. Now do it again. Boom. Oh, you're trying to throw a fireball? Fuck your neutral. I'm in Bison. I'm gonna do this until you anti-air me like 7 times in a row because you have to. And I get big reward if you don't anti-air it. Do this. This is a man. Live it up. Yeah. You're also learning how to like move it and space it and time it. Back heavy kick. Every
back
time.
heavy.
Not technically not real, but he's not mashing. And so when he starts
He's
mashing,
getting
press the
mad,
medium.
yeah.
It's fine. Oh no, he tickled you with his DP. Oh no. Back heavy kick.
Didn't
You
have to
gotta
do
stop.
that, but I just thought it was funny.
No, because I know, but like you're trying to build a good habit right now.
Yeah.
So like I'll go explain the reasoning. You need to work on. No,
He
see,
can't.
you're not thinking. You're not thinking when you're pressing. You're just pressing. Back heavy kick, jab. Don't do the scissor kick unless it's hit. Do it again. Boom. It's very hard to DP anti-air that. Yeah, check that shit. Now do it right in his face and stomp, but don't do OD. Stomp, heavy punch. Yeah, there you go. He jumped. He's scared. He doesn't know what to do. Oh no, he tickled you with the throw.
Oh,
OD
shit.
Psycho Crusher. Now, you OD Psycho Crusher right then, he would have killed you.
I just
one.
laid down for him so he
But-
could do his legs.
But the reason why is heavy kick, back heavy kick is not real. You can mash jab on that, right? But he has to be ready.
Yeah.
But if he mashes jab, you press medium punch, you frame trap it for big damage. And you're safe on both options. You're safe on that option too, because it's 0. Boom. Back heavy kick. Boom. Back heavy kick. Light jab. Like, yeah, it's fine too to check walk back. Do it again. Don't let him play neutral. This is the game. Boom. Back heavy kick. Now, when he blocks it, next time, throw him. Boom. Walk up throw. Okay, good. You're good. You're fine. He neutral jump. He's looking for the throw. Next time, back heavy kick. Oh, it's fine. Okay, now he's DPing you. Now do it again and block. He's mashing now. Now do medium punch next time. Same thing. Boom, medium punch. No, you press heavy punch. See, if you press medium punch, you would have clipped this jump, you would have done the combo. Keep doing it. That's who cares. Look at the damage. It's just like a nothing. See, you're losing right now, but you're winning as you're getting better at like this is a thing you can do. Okay, now he's drive impacting.
Nice.
That can beat it if he does it like at the right timing. But look how long it took him to find one solution that actually kind of worked. It's still inconsistent.
I'm helping him too.
Yeah. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Boom. Don't do the overhead. You do medium punch into like
That was a mash. I'm
crouching
sorry.
medium punch. Boom. Yeah, you should. Dude, he matched heavy punch. You back heavy kick. You would have framed. You would have punched. You would have countered the shit out of him. Boom. Back heavy kick. Stop throwing. Don't throw so much now. He's jumping. Boom. Back heavy kick. Back heavy kick. Boom. Back heavy kick.
Fuck.
You're thinking too much. Turn on your fucking chimpanzee brain. Boom. Back heavy kick. Even if you fuck up, because if it whips, you press back heavy kick again. If it hits him. Back.
Yeah.
No, don't sweep.
I didn't mean to sweep, but yeah.
I know. Back heavy kick. Boom. How hard was that? How much brain power did you have to use?
0.
Yeah. Your opponent presented a good solution that's consistent to this problem.
I did press the button there. I just
It's fine.
mistimed it. Yeah.
Boom. Do it again. Learn to space it. Learn to control the psycho power. There you go.
There's
That's
too
not
much.
bad because you were. Yeah, no, that was good though because you were spaced wrong, so you could do that. Like, look at how much you're making him have to guess, and he just can't anti-air. Yeah, boom, look at that. Now you're throwing him. Now do it again. Boom, back heavy kick. Stop doing lights. There's no reason for you to do a light there unless you're worried about him DPing like a gap. But he has only done it once. Boom, dead. Look how little effort you had to do to win.
Bison
Right.
wins.
And by the way, modern player, he has a 1-button DP. You beat a modern player with that.
Oh my
He literally
God.
has the easiest
What?
anti-error in the game.
I didn't even. Oh my god.
And then he won and done.
I should have noticed that.
Like
I gotta
think
do
about
another
that for a
match.
moment.
I gotta do.
Yeah.
another one.
No, you're good.
One
You're good.
second
You're good.
here.
But do you see how like you have options you haven't been exploring?
Yes.
Now, obviously, a good faith player who knows how to deal with that move, you won't be able to do it as often. But like, you got to stop being afraid to do things.
I'll
you
be
think-
right back, man. I gotta.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. You're good. I'm gonna get a drink anyway. I'll be back in a second. You guys see how that autopilot is stronger and has better risk reward than the other autopilot he was doing? You know what I'm saying? Like YOLO fucking Psycho Crusher and YOLO Slide, but you can just YOLO that. And if they're not ready for it, it's hard to anti-air. It's like, it's cheap. That's why it's good. And like, what's the risk? The risk for most time you get anti-air. The reward is you get the plus in their face and you get to strike throw them with big buttons that are plus also, or it's incredibly safe. And then you can set up your spacing traps, you can set up your strike throw, you can start up you know, your whiff punishes, you can jump, you can like drive impact if you really want to go YOLO, like you have so many options.
Hey man, I gotta say, I've gotta be pretty hard to teach, right?
I mean, you're fine. It's not like you're hard to teach. It's more just like you're stubborn, and a lot of people are because they have ego, and that's fine. Everybody has an ego. It's not like it's a bad thing. It's just you have to hone it the right way in a healthy way.
Yeah.
Like not like say somebody has a Daigo Smurf account on your stream.
Yeah, I know.
You know, when they're like
I mostly
Johnny
do that
Donuts,
for
Smurf
comedy,
like,
but
it's. I know, and I know you're not serious, but
I wouldn't be this. I mean, I'm just mad because I lost. You know, it's
yeah. We all get that way. That's totally normal.
I don't want to talk trash about people.
Yeah,
That was yesterday was really bad, but most times I'm not that
we have
kind
bad
of
days,
person.
man. We have bad days. We have bad days. We understand that.
And you know,
But-
I didn't mean. I mean,
dude, you're fine. I understand.
it was just
I'm
this
just
all
like,
talk.
yeah, I get it. But like that. But the problem is like, let's say you got somebody who's like a gold player who's like new to Street Fighter, and then they see
you're
that, and
absolutely
they
right.
start thinking, oh man, all these people, that guy was cheating, because like he doesn't know like what you know. Let's say like a kid is watching, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, Street Fighter at that level's full of cheaters. I don't want to play that game. I don't want to learn. Because you got like 3,000 subscribers, man. Like.
That's mostly from reaction videos, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like you got a following. It's got more than I got. I'm just some random like.
It
old
took a
man
long
in
time to
house
get there,
in Seattle,
like-
you know.
It took forever.
Don't
you know
dox
what I
me.
mean?
Seattle's a big place. You know, like you have like the scissor kick pressure down, dude. Like that's really easy. It's really like simple. You scissor kick, you hit them, you press crouching light kick, crouching light punch, or you throw, and it's like the easiest canned like pressure situation out like possible. A lot of characters have that. Kuma has that. After single like Hashogeki hit, whatever that move's called, everybody calls it Hashogeki because it's his Hashogeki. Flame punches. You hit it once, and then like, or you do the light one. The light one always ends up. It's like light one ends just like scissor kicks. It's like +2 in front of your face, and they have to get a strike throw.
This guy is fucking. He doesn't know what to do. Because I did that to him like 800 times.
Yeah, if
It's
your opponent
it's
doesn't
fucking
have a
diabolical.
solution, you present it. The thing is, like a lot of the opponents you've won against, I've seen, don't have solutions for scissor kick pressure because they don't block, or they just like guess all
that
the
makes
time,
sense. Yeah.
you know, or they don't know how to delay tech. Because you only shimmy every now and then. You had a shimmy. I saw you shimmy the shit out of somebody. I was like, damn, that was really good. I put a comment about it. That was a good ass shimmy. I wasn't even doing that shimmy. Like, I haven't played Bison much lately. I've been playing Beef, but it was a good shimmy. Like, that punish counter, like, comes up, and you were just like, oh, I'm gonna delete you now. It was pretty good.
Shit. I appreciate that. Thank you.
But you have to recognize the opponent that, like, throw tech's there, and then, like, you have to, like, go for a throw, see if they throw tech, and then if they throw tech, then you try to shimmy, like, maybe 1 or 2 times later.
Yeah.
Damn, this guy, he's got the autopilot to death, so.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. If it works, keep doing it. But if it doesn't work, you gotta tell yourself to, like, not get, like, YOLO-y and like, stuff. You understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I just gotta break the habit, man. And
If you're gonna have autopilot,
I gotta constantly think about it.
Like I said, when that moment when you're like, fuck it, I'm pissed, I want in, I'm gonna slide. Don't slide, do that other move. Because what's the risk on that move? He anti-airs you. It sucks, but like anti-airing is like a slap on the wrist compared to like he blocks the slide, takes 30%.
This will be a good bonus lizard.
He's jumping. He hasn't shot a single boom yet. He's afraid of Psycho Crusher. He only is yeah, you're good. Yeah, that's fine. He's parried. Punish that. Okay, he's based. He can be kind of hard to punish. That's minus, by the way. So you can like, if he starts doing like sliding, if you notice him doing that into Sobot kicks, you could drive impact immediately after that kick. If he's doing that repeatedly, but watch out for boom because he might be able to counter there. This is where using double reverse might not be a bad idea. He is not crouch blocking a lot. He's very aggressive for a Guile player. You need to look out for jumps and anti-air a little more too. He's jumping all over the place.
God.
This is his strategy because of scissor kicks, and yeah, there you go. Look at that. He's gonna drive impact. Oh, okay. Be careful.
I know this is the worst person to do this on.
You see how he's jumping a million times? You need to just like walk back a little bit and just like walk forward, parry the booms. You need to start anti-airing that kind of garbage. You can get in and keep him in the corner. Keep walking forward. Don't give him full screen. That's what Guile wants. This guy's kind of stupid. He's jumping so much. He's gonna start jumping or doing something. Yeah. There you go. Punish that. Dead. Boom. Good. This is a. I don't know what this Guile player's doing.
Whiff punishes.
Look for jumps.
As soon as he did
He's
it.
making.
Right
As
on
soon
the
as you
left.
don't take the flash kick bait, he starts jumping at you. It's fine. Sometimes you gotta jump on him. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Be careful for flash kick reversals. Look for jumps. He's jumping. He's scared. He's mashing. He's jumping. You can.
I thought I could catch him there.
I would
Yeah.
say, yeah, this is where you start drive impacting, honestly, on his normals, because those are all on drive impact unsafe. Like, look out for him jumping. He's trying to like random you out with it, but his defense.
That was supposed to be a head stomp thing.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I wouldn't worry about that. It's too advanced right now. I would just worry about look at all the jumping. Walk forward and crouch block and look for lows, and then like when he jumps like 2 or 3 times, just drive impact. Drive impact him right now. Just do it. Boom. Oh, you weren't ready. That's fine. But you see how he keeps throwing Sobot kick, crouching medium kick, Sobot kick, crouching medium kick. Those are all drive impact. He hasn't thrown out anything that's safe. Besides the jumping. The jumping is drive impact check. Like, when you start throwing out 3 of them, you drive impact that shit. It's not real. You have to do it early, though. Yeah, there you go. You start jumping around, or mashing that shit. Yeah, you need to just drive impact when he's... Just drive impact him right now. Just do it. When he's... Okay, not when he's jumping, but when you start stopping the jumps, doing this shit. Boom. There you go. Now he's jumping again. Yeah, don't even... This guy doesn't even, like, block. He has reversal still on the table. Oh, Odie Psycho Crusher, yeah, you know. No, dude. Oh my goodness. He wants out of the corner. Just let him just like jump over booms like carefully, because when he walks forward, he can't flash kick. He's gonna try and chip you out now. You gotta jump. Yeah. He did slow one though. That's fine. That's the smartest thing he's done. So, yeah, you gotta don't. He's not gonna let you play a footsies game. He's jump, nick, mash that garbage like over too many times. You can't special cancel that. He's looking out for Psycho Crusher. That's why he's jumping. Boom, you're flush with heavy punch. There you go, nice. Yeah, he's gonna jump the minute you like. You have to like walk back and just look forward. He's gonna start neutral jumping. See? Okay, that's fine. Just sit there. Okay, that's not too bad of a decision. Boom. Fair trap. Jump around. Look, like, don't press a button. Just look for jump. Parry the booms and yeah. Don't jump at him either.
Nice.
Yeah, you gotta. It's harder to do it to him from full screen because his fireballs have such good recovery. There you go. Good timing on that. Boom. Throw him. Good. Nice. Look out. Walk back. Walk. Stop doing too much stuff. See, because you can anti-hero all those if you're like thinking about it. Don't walk all the way back to full screen. You need to keep like you want to keep him in a space where he likes to jump at you and then anti-hero. You gotta learn that spacing. Like yeah, walk forward, parry the boom, or use that. That's actually pretty good. He's not flash kicked like once in terms of like anti-air. He doesn't have anti-air game very good. You gotta block the jump ins. You can't mash on them. There you go.
Jesus Christ.
But you're using that is good, but if this Guile player was in any way like playing solidly, he would just flash kick those.
Yeah. I was wondering when he was going to do that. Like, you
Yeah,
should have
but
done that
you
immediately.
see him holding down back hardly ever? Like, yeah, he's trying to be an aggressive Guile, but he's really bad. Boom. I don't mean that like in a nasty way. I just mean that like he's not doing it right. He needs to drive rush behind those light booms and then do like something. But he's not doing that. He doesn't know how to do that. I play quite a bit of Guile myself. So. Good. He can't punish that with that. It's too slow. Like, stop jumping at him so much.
I was trying to do that stall thing.
Yeah, I hear you, but you don't have to do it quite as much. You can just anti-air him with your grounded anti. This is a perfect opportunity to like walk back when he jumps forward and crouching at the punch. There you go. Finding a good check from
He
walking
just
forward.
gave
He's
up
trying.
there, didn't he?
No, he walked forward because he thought he would just like throw you in the corner. That's what he was probably trying to do. Because he loses a drive impact.
He's doing the jump shit again.
Yeah, but the idea is that what he's doing. Look at his pattern, right? Stop. You're not thinking
You
about
said
the
that was
pattern.
fake. I was just trying to.
No,
if could
I
be
said
accurate
the
or something.
crouching medium kicks into so bad kicks are fake. You
Oh.
can try to attack that. He put out blades. That shit he's doing, that sequence there is fake. You can try to impact him with that. It's not safe for him to do it. He's doing it because you haven't challenged it yet. No, he's gonna, yeah. So, like, yeah, see, he always does like 2 or 3 of those. They're all drive impact unsafe. Just mash drive impact. You block one of those and just mash it. That's fine. He jumped that time, but the last 4 times he hadn't. If you had started doing it earlier, I was saying to do it.
Yeah.
Now it's a little more, now you have to kind of reset because you don't know how he's gonna do that. But like, yeah, he's just doing stuff. You gotta like look at the pattern. He's gonna just jump or, okay, OD Sonic is new. Boom. Don't press jabs when you do that. Fine.
When I go into the scissor kicks, I can't press jabs.
No, I'm saying when you do Devil's Reverse, you do back heavy kick
Oh, yes.
on block. And on hit, he's mashing jab. You could beat him there. He only done 1 OD reversal, but you're like almost dead, so it's gonna be a little risky. Nice. Oh, you killed him. Okay, excellent. Good. Good confirmed too. The reason why you do the back heavy kick, right? Not all of you do medium punches and back heavy kick. If you do jabs, they're not gonna have time to think to react to try and mash on you because it's gapless and it's too fast.
Yeah.
When you do a back heavy kick, you do a frame trap that's slower with a heavier button. That little hesitation makes them want to mash. Or they think you're going to throw them. So they throw tech.
Yeah.
And it blows them up for it. You have to give them rope to hang themselves on. If you're just doing plus frames jab, jab, plus frames jab, jab, you're not giving them the opportunity to mash. You want them to mash on you. That's the thing. That's the mentality. You don't want to be scared of them mashing on you. You want them. You played this guy before. He said his name was cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why you do that. That's why you do the slower moves. It's the timing that makes them answer. Because they're gonna get thrown. Because they're gonna get like shimmy. Makes them want to start pressing buttons. You get in their head. Start fucking with them. Very basic fundamental under pressure. It's so simple that like it's easy to overthink. I would just keep doing that in the back heavy kick until he ODDs you and like, or jab him. And when he starts jabbing on you, start using medium punch. This is fine. You want to parry that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Then it will not pull you as far, and if he whips his jab, you can whip punish him. But like, there's not a lot of Eds right now. Like, I fought a lot of them when he was new, so I like, and I watched a lot of Ed matches because I was learning him too for a little while. I don't think I had any rank matches with him, but I was learning him with some friends casually. I like learning characters; it's fun. Also, really good for a matchup. Though. Okay, so he will DP on you. He knows that situation. So if you hit him with scissor kicks, back heavy kick. Boom. Nice. Nice. And I think that's fine. Save the meter. No, okay, you got to save the meter this time. Cool. Yeah, no, enough likely. That was actually smart. So that was great. Pay attention to the round count.
Ah, damn it. I pressed down.
Happens.
Yeah.
You never feel bad about an execution error. Happens to the best players. They're just more consistent because they've played longer and they go for it more and they get good at it. At least they can drive impact even if it's not advantageous because you're in burnout, but now he's in burnout. Nice. See how that like baits things? It's really, really good. Like a lot of high level players when they see that, if they are not ready for it, they just respect.
Yeah.
They rely on their defense to survive.
I think that's a good one to end off on. I'm not really tired and I want to keep playing, but
No, I hear you. It's a lot.
I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, and I get it. And I've thrown a lot at you, man.
It's okay, dude. It's helping me. I can. It's like giving me a mental workout. Like I get stressed, and then I stress about the right thing instead of stressing about the wrong thing.
But you don't have to stress.
You're switching my mindset around with what you're doing, and I get it. It's a psychological tactic. Like I know a psychologist at work that does this stuff. You're really good at it. Do you even know you're doing that?
I mean, I'm just telling you, like, to stop thinking so much,
Yeah.
like, so hard, because you're like, I had the same problem.
Yeah.
I had tournament level Guilty Gear players, and I'm like, what am I, like, why am I bad? They're like, you're not bad. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And he's like, you're too antsy on your defense, and you're doing too much, and you're thinking too hard.
Yeah.
And I took offense to that at the beginning because I had an ego, and I'm like, yo, how, what do you mean I'm doing too much? Like, this game, you have to do a lot of stuff. Like, there's so many things you could do and so many things you have to deal with. And they're like, no, you're just thinking you're doing too much. And I didn't understand it until Street Fighter started teaching me it. Because the game's slower. I'm like, oh, I really... And then I watched that Mikey D video was, like, life-changing for me, man.
Yeah.
And it was, like, a month ago, too. And I was like... Yeah, I went from, like... It took me, like, 2 months to get Master with Dulcine.
That's
2 months.
That's not bad.
And that's all I played.
Yeah.
I got Bison and Geef in 3 days and Geef in 2 days from Diamond 1.
Jesus Christ.
And I have a Guile in Diamond 5, and that took me like 3 weeks to get to Diamond 5.
Yeah.
From like Platinum 3 or whatever.
Yeah.
And like now I probably could do it way better just because all I have to do is just play reactively, punish better, and like figure out the problems I'm having and correct them quicker.
Yeah.
You know, but you have to like approach it with that mindset and like don't care about winning. Like you saw how like were you really like you started stressing less? You're just like I'm gonna do this option over and over, and like it was working because that option's like way safer and stronger.
Yeah.
Again, think about. And then I'll end it off here with this last statement. But think about the risk reward. I was telling this to your chat. Like you do a regular Psycho Crusher because you think it's going to beat their Fireball and it's not safe and they block it. And you get punished. You do a slide. You just want to get in. You're just like, I just want to fucking get in. I don't want to like play neutral right now. Cause like you do want to get to that point. But if you want to have a neutral skip option, this game has lots of them. What's the risk reward for that move? The worst thing that could happen is you whiff it and they whiff punish you when you land by them. You improve that by using it more and learning how to like space it and move that like the timing on it.
Yeah.
But if they block it, you like get the fucking world for them blocking it. If you hit them, they knock down right in your face. Learn to time your back heavy kick meaty off of it, or learn to like whip a jab and block the beta DP.
Yeah.
You know, if they get hit, if they block it, you're plus in their face. You have like lots of scary options, and if they mash and you do the right option, they explode. Like there's very little risk to it because the absolute worst thing they do besides the whiff punish situation, that's on you because you just timed it and spaced it, is they DP anti-air you or something. If they're really good, they're going to anti-air it with a button, recognize the punish counter hit of the air, and have something ready to actually pick up off of it. But you're not going to see that at the levels you're fighting.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have one of those yet. I don't even have one for Dulcine yet.
So basically, I mean, you didn't always spam something though, like all the time. Eventually,
Depends on the
you
player I'm
run
fighting.
you run into other people that will punish it, and then you got to move on to something else, right?
Well, yeah, you do that during matches though. That's how you figure out which, because the idea is like, think of your opponent as like a safe, right? And you got to
Yeah.
crack into that safe, and every safe has some kind of weakness. The better the safe, the fewer the weaknesses, and the smaller they are, and the harder they are to crack, right? So you have levels you go
awesome.
to. Your first, like against these players in like Diamond and low MR, Bison's a new character. You pick the thing that has the lowest risk reward that puts you at advantage, and then you learn to build around that. And that's one option. And they can't again. That Akuma player was a modern Akuma player, and he couldn't just press the DP button.
Yeah.
Like he was that he had no idea what to do. He got it a couple times, but 90% of the time you got in on him and just strike throw, strike throw, strike throw. Oh, you OD'd me once? Ha! What did that do? I get one strike throw, that's worth 3 DPs, OD DPs. And he's burning his meter. And then he blocks it, he's burning more meter. And then he's blocking the back heavy kick, he's burning more meter. He wouldn't be able to OD DP you eventually.
Yeah.
Because you keep shipping him out.
And it's freaking him out, all this shit coming at him at once.
Yeah, and then
it's
you start
overloading
cheating.
his mind.
Yeah, and then you start overshooting it, and his DP whiffs, and then you get a punish counter combo. You take half his health. Like that's
Yeah,
one
I should have thrown that
move.
out there too. I don't think I ever threw that out once.
You made him whiff a DP once, and you got a punish, but I don't think it was like the best one. But you did.
Oh, okay.
I even said like, look, you made him whiff his DP, and then I punished that.
Yeah.
But that's just one move. You already understand scissor kicks for the most part. The biggest problem you have with scissor kicks is you autopilot on block into it. You can't do that. You have to hit confirm into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if
you're
you
right, I do
autopilot on block, the only time the autopilot on block works is you do it and your opponent pressed a low button that was too slow. They pressed
Yes.
a crouching medium kick and you hopped over it, and they did it way too late. And then you'll get a punish counter. And if you recognize this, now keep in mind, if you get into that just out of crouching medium kick range on a Shoto, and you do a random scissor kick and they press crouching medium kick, you punish counter them for it because you hop over it and punish counter.
How much plus
need
is
to-
that?
It's enough to link crouching medium punch.
Oh God.
Yeah. Do you understand how absolutely busted that's why they're saying it's busted. Because if you space it just right and you YOLO it, you're not only safe, you hop over lows, because that's the premium sniping with sweeps and sniping with crouching medium kick things that Ryu players love to do
the
and
geek
Kens
friend in
love
me.
to do. You can walk forward into that range, walk back scissor kick, they throw it out, you scissor kick over them. That's a whole counterplay to Shoto gameplays. You could do that to Luke, you could do that to Chun-Li, you could do that to Ken, you could do that to Ryu, but you have to learn that spacing, and that's hard. I would consider that advanced right now. I would say just get used to throwing it in neutral spaced, and then confirm your lights into it for the strike throw mix up. But that's also it's a 50-50 for you too.
Yeah.
It's in your advantage. It's in your favor. But it is there's also risks. If you do a throw and they neutral jump, you might get hit. If you do a throw and they backdash, they might be ready to punish you. You know, the strike is safer, but if they just block, it doesn't really lead to much. At that point, you press the crouching light kick, the crouching light punch, you block. And then you see if they whiff a jab. And if they whiff a jab, pop them with crouching medium punch and see if it punish counters. Don't one hit confirm, throw it out once, and then you'll see people throw it out twice because they're not really trying to set up anything. They just are doing it in hopes, because they can't hit confirm it because it's fast. They're just hoping it hits, and they're just kind of knee-jerk. They're not doing the special move afterwards.
Yeah.
They're not They're buffering the input, but they're not hitting the button afterwards. So they're doing crouching medium punch, because if it hits or if it's on block, it's pretty unlikely they're gonna mash in between the two hits and hit you. They can if you get lazy with it and they really are on point with what you're doing. But they don't. They do the quarter circle and they don't hit the kick unless they see it hit twice. But that's a little more advanced.
Yeah.
You could just press less, and then so you do your crouching light kick, crouching light punch, and then you can. So you have a couple options. You can walk back and see if they press a button, and then you can press crouching medium punch or something. But you have to see if they press a button. The scary thing about that is, especially if you're playing against a Shoto, is you're gonna walk back and they're just gonna press crouching medium click and clip you walking back.
Yes.
So
Shimmy.
yeah, that's an anti-shimmy.
Yeah.
So like but you can see like there's a layer because your shimmy to beat throw tech is after the scissor kick because that's when they're most likely trying to throw tech you. But anyway, I know it's a lot. Sorry, I just like.
No, you're fine, dude. It's cool.
Yeah, but you can see how like
when you were talking about the scissor kick, like it's going like when you whiff punish somebody with a scissor kick, right? In neutral.
Yes.
And that gives you the counter hit to go into the medium punch, crouching medium punch.
Yeah, it needs to be a punish counter.
And then you can go into whatever you want, like mostly
Crouching medium punch,
scissors.
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
the idea is that scissor kicks has 2 hits, right? Automatically.
Yeah.
So you do the scissor kick, and you look for you listen for the sound, and you look for the punish counter thing to come up, and as soon as you see it, you press crouching medium punch.
Okay.
And then you can press crouching medium punch, but then at that point you have to hit confirm that into your special move.
Okay.
You're using the 2 hits of scissor kick as your hit confirm, and then you're doing crouching medium punch, and you're
And that's
already doing.
advanced. Yes.
It's not that advanced. It's just that you have to be like. That's when you're using it in neutral.
Yeah.
Not so much like doing it on block, because like doing it on block, you're like taking a big gamble. So like you're in neutral and you're like poking with the tip of it to be really safe and looking for whiff punishing opportunities there maybe.
Yeah.
Although you might be too far away. You do it like the more advanced concept is walking towards a Ryu and looking when they like to press medium kicks, crouching medium kicks, because that's what Shotos do a lot. And you walk into the range where they start doing it, and then you walk back. And then you walk forward, walk back, and then throw a scissor kick out because they're probably going to do it again because they think they're going to try and clip you walking forward with that kick. But that's like footsies.
That's footsies level 1.
That's real. That's like footsies like that's like real footsies. That's like you got to work
in the
on
handbook.
that.
I mean, it's like the first thing you learn is like walk forward, see if they throw out a limb.
Yeah, but the idea is that you walk into their range and then you walk because Bison has fast walk speed, so it's easier to do. That's why it's such a good threat. But at the level of the opponents you're fighting at, like if you just see them jumping around and neutral jumping the whole fucking match, then that's not going to work. That's going to get you killed trying to play that way. You have to play a competent opponent who's actually trying to play a footsies game.
Yeah.
If they're not trying to play, if they're playing as a kangaroo, that's what F-Champ Ryan calls them. If they're a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Use anti-air, 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 anti-air. You have to. They're gonna keep jumping on you, and they don't care because they know if I hit you with I practice jump kick into this, into this, into this, and that's it. And then I drive impact. That's all they practice. They're not like I need to learn like how to like walk back and forth, put them into spacings, anti-air, then get them to hit a button and then whip punish them. Drive rush in. Using your neutral drive rush is another thing I never see you do. Neutral drive rush. That's the thing everybody says is broken in this game. Is neutral drive rush. Neutral drive rush into your heavy punch, neutral drive rush into your back heavy kick, neutral rush into your medium punch, and all of those are plus. All of those are like good with the different spacings and timings and setups. You need to set your dummy to mash jab on wake up. Do a combo that ends in something, and then figure out what you can time with the drive rush button that will hit them out of their wake up jab, and then learn a combo off of that.
Yeah, I tried not to do that too much tonight. I don't know why.
It's fine. It's fine. No,
like sometimes I spam it and you get
like,
kind of you say don't drive rush, and I'm like okay.
No, don't drive rush cancel so much.
Well, I mean, like after I get a knockdown, like yesterday. I think.
You want to do that. After you get a knockdown, you want a neutral drive, but you have to. You don't want to do it all the time because they'll start ODDPing you and stuff. But you need to do it sometimes to keep them guessing, and that puts you in a massively advantaged situation.
Okay.
And it's cheap. It's 1 bar. Versus 3 to do it off of like
because they know that you got
level.
that and you're gonna do that.
Yeah, and here's the thing also.
Remind them of it. Yeah.
Smart opponents that know how this game works, when you get to like higher levels, when you do like crouching medium kick on block in the drive rush, all they're going to do if they have an ODDP is ODDP you. And there's an option select for that. That's why. Yeah. If you drive rush into anything that's a frame trap,
even if it fails, it was worth
but here's the
doing.
thing. Well, no. Here, let me explain. I know I'm giving you too much information, but let me explain this because it's very easy to understand. Okay. If you do crouching medium kick drive rush into jab, and they mash ODDP on the first drive, as soon as they see drive rush, their ODDP will not come out because it's gapless. If you do any other button, the ODDP will guarantee hit you. Yeah. Now, either way, you spent 3 bar, and if they hit you, they spent 2 bar for you for your 3. So it's an exchange in their favor. Yeah. So like I said, it's like one of those things where it's a strong option and you do need to present it. The best time to present it is when you're in the corner, because it'll get you out of the corner and force them into like a strike throw situation or force them to burn some bar, but it's expensive. You don't put yourself a burnout.
Drive rush to get out of the corner.
It's like one option. I would not
Neutral drive rush.
Yeah. I would no, I'm talking about like I'm talking about so what I'm talking about, this is something I learned recently. That option select exists, but when you're in the corner, if your opponent attempts to shimmy and you use a crouching medium kick low to check the shimmy, drive rushing that on hit is really good. And drive rushing on block is not necessarily bad because they have to like make a decision quickly while they're on the offense, and a defensive decision. So it is an option. I honestly like. I most wanted to go over the OS for you to explain why doing it like too much is bad.
Well, the thing, like, I was just trying to focus on the anti-airs and the drive impacts. Like, I was trying to do that the whole time and like not press.
And that's what you should. I would say focus on that 99% of the time. I wouldn't even worry about it. I wouldn't even worry about shimmies too much. I would worry more about jumping DI to begin with. I would just. I probably like explain too much. Again, I get like
you're fine
into it.
You're fine.
But
it's a good sermon. It's a good sermon.
But like I said, here's some things to take away. Here's some things I want you to practice. Like consider a homework when you're in training mode and your stream starting and all that. Okay. Set the dummy to jab on wake up. Okay. Then do a combo, like a very normal combo that ends in bomb or something. Drive rush into a button and try to figure out what you need to do. Remember, think about which bomb you're doing. If it's a medium bomb, a light bomb, or a heavy bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. Do it for each one. Drive rush into one of your buttons and try to figure out the timing and the button so that when they mash the jab, a counter hits them with your drive rush to normal.
Yeah.
Those hits will give you the biggest combo starters because they'll be massively, massively plus.
Yeah.
On hit. And that will beat every jab. And if you notice your opponent's mashing on wake up, you see them mashing jab and stuff, you know you can try to go for that more.
And also be mindful of them doing it to me.
And then think about what plus frames you're at there, what you could press afterwards. Usually it's going to be like if you drive rush your back heavy kick, right? You're going to be +5. You can press medium punch there, it's going to frame trap. You can press back heavy kick again, it will trade, but it will be so plus on hit with the trade that you're actually going to get a trade combo, unless they jump. Then it will be jab.
Yeah.
Instead of crouching medium punch. Like, you got to think of those things. You got to think of what you do afterwards. Okay, so it's like if they block, I do this, and then I press this. Like if you do back heavy kick again and they block, you can press crouching jab, or you can press back heavy kick again, or you can press medium punch or something like to try and like screw with their mind. So many times I do back heavy kick, crouch jab, and it almost always counter hits because they see the first one, they respect it. They see the second one, they go, this motherfucker is trying to disrespect me. I'm gonna mash because he's gonna do a third one.
Yeah.
Frame trap. You would be amazed. And then sometimes you do one and you throw them. You keep them guessing. You keep them being like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then that's like, I got to block.
It's all about adding to their mental stack, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. Can I ask you, okay, so basically when that happens to you, when somebody comes at you with the knee, you know, their Bison, whoever you're playing, you can play anybody, I don't care. But like, what is going through your mind? Are you thinking like, okay, he did the knee, I don't press, right?
It is a mini game. You literally are blocking it, and you're like, when is he going to throw the jab? How many of these can I really eat before I get chipped out of my drive gauge?
So you block. You just keep blocking.
Well, there's a lot of decisions you could make, and you really, it's a guessing game. You have to guess.
Well, the first time.
Oh yeah, it's smart. Like that's why Bison players get away with back knee twice so much, is because you respect the first one.
Yeah, they mash.
You have to think about what your opponent's doing just as much as he's thinking about what you're doing. It's a mental game. All right, this is like it's like playing fucking checkers or chess, you know. So like checkers. Anyway, so like here's what I'm thinking. He does a back heavy kick. I respect it, and I see he does a second one. My option is throw is not technically real. And I need to see if you can guess parry.
Yeah.
So he does back heavy kick, I tap parry. There's a chance I can perfect parry the jab or the back heavy kick.
Yeah.
It loses if he throws me and I get more damage from the throw, but it's less than a combo. So parry is a strong option. If I have a lot of resources, back heavy kick, immediate drive reversal.
Yes.
If I have an ODDP, back heavy kick, immediate because a lot of them aren't going to block the first time. You have to show them you're willing to disrespect it with something invulnerable. Back heavy kick, level 1. Now, that's a little risky because some level 1s he can, like the OEs and level 1s he can block after that, technically.
Yeah.
So it's risky. But sometimes you got to do it. You got to just blow through it. Drive reversal is actually not bad because if he blocks the drive reversal, the punish has to be 6 frames.
Okay.
If my opponent, yeah.
The first time you do it, right? The first time they do it,
yes.
and you're on the receiving end, and you're blocking. Okay. And you just keep blocking, and somehow you miraculously get out of it, and you know you haven't wasted anything, no life, maybe a little bit of drive gauge.
Yes.
And then the guy does it again after a little while, and he's going to variate it. What is your thinking, right then and there?
So my first option, it really depends. This is why tournaments don't have like a first to one.
Yeah.
You need data to understand what your opponent's patterns are. You have to pay. To defend yourself against what mind game they're playing on you. Because like me, I'll do so for me because I'm fighting ranked, right? And I'm not getting like a first to 10 with somebody where it really becomes this mental like cat and mouse game, right?
Right.
So I always go back heavy kick, crouching like punch the first time, and see what they do. Did I get counter hit? Okay, they mashed on it. Next time I'm gonna do it again. Next time I get to do it, I do it again. Back heavy kick, crouch light jab. Did they mash on it again? Just keep doing it that way because they either don't know or they just think they're in their head, right?
Well,
I'm talking about the offensive end.
Yeah.
Okay? This is my offensive flowchart. If they block and then they block the jab after that, I go, okay, he's respecting it now. Now I'll do 2 of them and then a jab and see what happens. If I do 2 of them and he hits me with a jab in between of them, then I go, okay, he's challenging. Time to go back to the frame trap again.
yeah.
If he blocks 2 of them in a row, I do jab again because it's pretty much safe to everything except the DP.
Yeah.
Or like it'll even beat a level 1 super on a lot of characters because it's too slow.
Yeah.
You know?
You'll
So
be
like the
able to
worst thing
block,
is I eat an ODP. You're gonna have to eat DPs when you do this because it's gonna happen.
Oh, it's going to happen
But
regardless.
that's-
Yeah.
but if you get a read, you're like, sometimes I do one back heavy kick and I just block and walk back and crouch block really quickly so I don't get clipped by a low.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when you do that, they just give you an ODDP and you just get to kill them.
Yep.
So you see that there is a mind game on that move. It's only +1. That's not that plus. You don't need that much. You just need to type the timing down.
If you do it
Because-
once to somebody and they ODDP you, and then it comes back around again, are you going to step back and block and
See, I
let
have
them
to
whiff
use-
a DP?
I have to
How much
use
data?
data from the rest of the match to figure that out. Because
Yeah.
if my opponent is throwing ODPs and level 1s on a lot of things, then I just assume. Now, if they're playing some kind of 5D mental chess and they're faking like they're playing like that, yeah, you know, there might be a 1 in a million chance there's a player that actually does that. Good on you. Good on you. Maybe you'll throw me after I respect. Oh no, I took a throw. Who cares?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm blocking. The throw is the only thing that beats the blocking. Or an overhead that does like no damage, doesn't lead to anything unless they drive rush
get
it or
what
have
you're
a
saying.
meaty. Like, so what's going to happen? What's the risk reward? The risk reward is I get thrown if I overly respect. The reward is I block a DP and take 40, 50, 60, 70%.
You just mitigate the damage.
Yeah, you just do the same. You have
Because
to
they're
throw
not
frame traps
always
out.
going to be able to do that to you.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is that like there's no perfect answer. There's no you just always do this. But but you have a rotation that you can use to figure out what your opponent does. So people are very impulsive.
Yeah.
They'll go, fuck this shit, I'm DPing. And those are the kind of players that you bait. Sometimes you just have to give up your advantage to learn what your opponent does and rely on your defense and your anti-air.
Does it ever still surprise you when they do something?
Oh yeah, it's always going to.
Yeah.
You can't read. Human beings are by nature unpredictable creatures.
Yeah.
You could condition your opponent to do things you want them to do.
Like when that guy goes up to you and instead of DPing you, he throws you, and you're like, "Whoa, he did that! Wow, okay."
Yeah, so
I
you're
did
like,
not
okay,
see
so
that
he's
coming.
willing,
But
he's,
most
yeah,
of there's things you don't see coming, and we're
But
only
look, when an
humans,
opponent
yeah.
ODP DPs you, you just put that in your mind where you're like, okay, sometimes
Yep.
when I'm plus or it's my turn, I need to just like give the turn back to him to see
Yes.
if he kills himself.
I've heard this before.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just, like being so like, and the mentality I had like was really bad was I'm plus on block. It's my turn. I'm gonna take my turn.
Yeah.
And it's like your opponent's like, I don't want you to take your turn. I want to take a turn, and I'm throwing the Uno reverse card on you.
ODDP.
Yeah. So like that's what it's for. It's for like it's because like you're gonna get DP'd. You can't be afraid of it. That's the thing. You can't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
If you're afraid of it, you're never going to get through under your pressure. But when your opponent demonstrates that they have no respect, you beat them with your respect. And then you that's why you need to have your punishes on lockdown, because those opportunities are the ones that win you games. When your opponent is so like second guessing everything and he just says, I don't want to make a fucking decision, get off me. And then you're like, I'm like, oh, I blocked that. You're dead.
Yep.
Like, and that feels better than like suffocating somebody with offense because
Yeah,
you
does.
literally got in their head. That's why Geef is so fun to play.
Yeah, I bet he's an adrenaline rush, huh? When
Well, it's not
something
even
works
that, it's
out
more-
perfectly.
It's just like he's mind games. Like he makes you flinch. He makes you second guess your defense, and then he just kills you.
And most of the time, you're already terrified of him.
Yeah, you use that. The threat, like I said, the threat of the SPD is more than the SPD. So,
You know-
like I said, all I did was frame traps. 90% of like the Diamond 4. I had to teach myself how to SPD on hitbox, and I'm not good at it. I'm better at it now, but I still drop it a lot. Because SPD on hitbox is really awkward to put in.
Yeah.
It's like a pianoing motion you have to do with like a delay to get it to work, and it's like very clean because if you miss the down input, which happens a lot on hitbox,
You have to
won't
be
get it.
Elton John when you do it.
You
Clean.
hope.
Candle in the fucking
like
wind.
A candle in the wind.
But yeah, I gotta call it now.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that was great. I really liked picking your brain about that too. I was looking for insight and I got it. You know, so
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
And like the less you focus on like I need to win, and you focus on these little micro situations.
Yeah,
And like I said, don't get mad when you get hit because the game has RPS. Everything has a solution.
yeah,
But a lot of it's a guess, or a lot of it's a read based on your opponent's habits.
yeah. I just need to get
And
used to it more. I need to keep doing it.
Yeah,
and get
and
used to it.
it's like a whole, and it's like literally
We're growing
it's
the
like,
plant.
It's training. You're it's like going to the gym, right?
Yeah,
You
you're
can't
training a
lift- you
different
can't-
muscle.
You can't do 50-pound bicep curls on your first day.
No.
You got to build that muscle by starting small and building yourself up. It's your brain. You got to like develop the.
Not everybody's Daigo Imahara.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, no, Daigo's been playing the game for like he's like fucking he's older than me, I think.
Yeah, I think he is.
That
I
guy's
think
that
he's
guy's
like-
been playing Street Fighter since he was like a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, hold on, I'm curious. How
How old
old
is he?
is Daigo? Daigo Umehara is older than I am. He's 43 years old. He was playing Street Fighter since he was a kid. And he was playing at a higher level when he was in his 20s.
I heard
than
he
we're
has a good
playing now.
restaurant too.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's cool.
Yeah.
And he's also like notorious for having bad combos. He's a neutral game, and his thinking and his decision making is so good, and his like spacing is so good. He doesn't even have to have good combos to win. Like he's just like
he's one
like
of the five
and,
gods.
You know, there's a lot, but he's like Japanese players. You need to watch Japanese players. Their gameplay is like so much cleaner than like Western players in many ways. Like Punk's the exception. Punk is like a spacing control with punishing monster.
He's a razor.
A lot of people can't emulate his playstyle because he just has that like he's just so good at those fine-tuned decisions and things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His reactions are really good.
Yeah, you can actually punish a reactive player though. But you have to have good space control because you can like bait them with their reaction. But they have to be the better the reactive player is at his space control, the harder and harder it is to get him to flinch on his reaction. So, because I've played players that play a reactive playstyle and like bait to beat them. I did it with Zangief. I had a whole round where I'll stop now because I knew you got to get off. But I had a whole round against a Ryu player. My entire goal when I found out he was playing basic Shoto game plan, Fireball DP
Yeah.
game plan, I walked until I found that spacing where you jump empty, land, and his DP will whiff by like a pixel. I did it 5 times in 1 round with Geef. And that's all I wanted to do. I didn't even care. I'm like, okay, here's the perfect opportunity in this match. And I was like almost at master, and I'm like, I'm getting antsy. I need to change my mental. I'm working on this because this is the perfect time. This is his game plan. I don't know how to beat it, but I can learn right now. And it worked. And then as soon as the minute I like started doing something else, I lost.
Damn it.
But like I didn't care.
Trust me, I know that feeling. Oh my god.
But because you know what I'm not thinking about? I didn't think, oh damn, I won. I'm thinking like, damn, I got 5 of those in 1 round, perfectly spaced, empty jump DP whiffs.
Jesus.
I'm like proud of that. I'm like,
you should
I don't
be,
even
man.
care. I don't care if I won a tournament. That
I don't
shit
think I've ever
was,
done
I've
anything
never been able to do
like
that.
Oof.
Yeah, so it's like that's why you like look for that kind of stuff and do it in your rank. Do your rank matches because the pressure. You like start like not worrying about the pressure. You know.
Yeah.
So, anyway, you have a great night.
You too,
I think
sir.
this was a very good session.
Hell yeah. I think so too. I feel it's working. You know. So.
I think that we hit a really. I don't know if you got stress from work or something or family stuff. I don't know. Yesterday was a low. We're taking that. It's done. It's in the
We're
past.
flipping it.
We're building a new high now.
We are highway to heaven.
Keep it healthy and like you're good. Like you can get over this. I'm getting over it. Like because I've said I've been there too. Everybody has. All right.
And
you
it's
have a
going to
good
be
night,
more
man.
times than this. Yeah. You too, brother. You have
Thank
a good
you.
night. Thank you.
Bye.
Appreciate it. That was Wraith, y'all. Another grueling lesson. I gotta stop fighting. I mean, I gotta start fighting it. You know what I mean? A little better. And I think I am. I'm slowly regaining control. I hope. I feel like I am. I really do. And it's working out like a different muscle. It's very taxing, especially since I never use this muscle. So, you know, that's a good metaphor for it, I think. I hope you guys had a good night. Thank you so much for sticking around. Zach, Tom, John, Stamos, 87, Yusuf, Cody, King Thunderstar. What an awesome name. Anyways, peace. Have a good night. I will miss you. Say hello to your mother. Say that you love her. Give her a big hug. For me. And, yeah. Where is the ending thing? Oh my God. I don't know my own software. Good night, y'all.